Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to TWitWoW Request Live. This is episode 25 of TWitWoW Request Live. And on today's episode, we are going to be live reacting to NEW Wrestlefest number 22. And we want to give a big shout out and a thank you to Storyteller West for his donation to make this request happen. John, I know you've seen the card. I'm curious what you think about it, brother.
I mean, dude, I'm excited as hell for this. First and foremost, thank you to Storyteller West for the Patreon donation. He has been a very big supporter of us for quite some time now. I believe this is his first Patreon request, so I'm quite giddy about that. And when we look at the card, I mean, already two matches that really come out to me. We've got Deonna Purrazzo versus Tenille Dashwood, our girl formerly known as Emma. You've got Matt Riddle on this card against Brad Hollister, who I have not seen. And then the main event tag match, I mean, just on one team, we've got Rey Mysterio and Flip Gordon. That sounds impressive. And then you've got on the other side, Joey Mercury, who is a tag team specialist, against, and partnering up with, I should say, Caleb Konley, who, again, I've never seen. So, yeah, it's going to be a lot of new things.
Is in a tag team with Trevor Lee in TNA. I know that.
Oh, very nice, very nice. Well, it's going to be a lot of new faces for me with some familiar faces sprinkled in. I'm pretty sure the same sentiment could be applied to you. So I'm ready to get into this, partner. Let's do this.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, I don't know how the hell any of you are going to be able to watch this, but if you somehow manage to get your hands on this and are able to watch it, then we're going to try and sync it up for you. We have it at 0-0, and we're going to do it in 3, 2, 1, go. Starting things off with the team of Adrenaline Rush, who I've never heard before, versus the team of Robbie E, who I do know of because TNA is a thing, and Zagami, who I'm also unfamiliar with. Let's see here.
Yeah, and we're getting formal introductions here. I am not familiar with Adrenaline Rush or Zagami, but I am familiar with Robbie E. I don't know if is he still with TNA, because I thought he left some time ago. But
I don't know. He might have left TNA. I'm not sure.
But it's cool to see him still working the indie circuit. So, yeah, we are coming at you live with Wrestlefest. And very curious about this card. Gotta tell you, I am very curious about that Matt Riddle, Brad Hollister contest, but I believe that's match 6 on this show. And this is an 8-match card. So we're quite a ways away from that. But we're opening up with some tag team action. It's going to be very interesting. And you got Robbie E definitely feeling himself. And Robbie, I don't know. It looks like he's evolved a little bit past the whole Jersey Shore gimmick. Still has like some vibes with it. And I mean, now I guess the gimmick's back in vogue, because I know Jersey Shore they're doing like a sequel of sorts or something that happened recently.
Oh God, why?
Yeah, I saw some footage of it. I think it's currently like in air, so like it's no longer like in the planning phase. You know what I mean? Like everybody's seeing it now. So Robbie E might be getting those extra bookings now, because now there's interest in it again.
And now you see Robbie E there with Zagami. That's gonna be a tough name for me to remember, man. I got to tell you.
Yeah, Zagami, Robbie E. I noticed made the belt motion. I'm curious if tag titles are at stake. And there you see he did it again. Makes me believe that this is a championship match here to open up Wrestlefest. And now we're getting the introduction for Adrenaline Rush, who I'm to presume are the defending champions, unless, you know, this is establishing a new belt, which, you know, I can never really be too sure of. I mean, this is unfamiliar territory for both of us, so your guess is as good as mine and vice versa. Zagami looking contemplative, like, And yeah, there are Adrenaline Rush with the tag titles. Some nice looking belts there.
Yeah, those are pretty nice looking.
You know, I mean, tag team wrestling.
I like these guys.
Yeah,
these guys. They're charismatic.
They've got a good energy about them.
Definitely.
And I don't know who makes.
That guy looks almost like Drew Gulak.
Yeah, I don't know the members that comprise Adrenaline Rush. Do you know their individual names?
No, it literally just said Adrenaline Rush. So if Wes wants to fill us in on their individual names, who the long-haired guy is and who the guy that looks like Drew Gulak is, that'd be great.
Yeah.
Because I know Wes is in chat and he is responding to a lot of the stuff that we're saying. So, Wes, if you want to help us out, if you know the names of these individual guys, because when we live react, we typically don't have volume on, so we won't be able to hear the announcers saying their names.
Right. I always like my volume muted so I can hear Ashton clearly, and mainly because I love the sound of my own voice. But you guys already knew that. As Adrenaline Rush here coming in with the tag titles. And tag team wrestling is such a rich lineage. I mean, you think about great teams, you know, Edge and Christian, the Hardys, you know, for me, Beer Money, Motor City Machine Guns, the Brain Busters. I mean, they're more classical. Adrenaline Rush, tag team gold. They would like to be a positive contribution to that lineage.
So Keith Youngblood is the guy with the long hair, and Daniel Evans is the guy that looks kind of like Gulak.
Okay, so Keith and Daniel. Got it.
Keith Youngblood and Daniel Evans.
And Keith Youngblood there, high five.
They're just too sweet.
No, I think that was just a high five from off the middle rope.
Oh, okay.
And yeah, Daniel Evans eyeing up Robbie E. And Robbie E and Zagami looking for those tag titles. Nice looking belts. I mean, I don't blame them. I mean, any hardware you can add to the collection.
I'll tell you what, man, that Keith Youngblood looks so familiar to me. I feel like I've seen him wrestle somewhere else before. I wonder if he's ever had like an ROH match that I saw or something.
That could be. Oh, you know, like I keep saying in recent TWitWoW commentaries, it is quite a time for the independent scene. You know, because there are so many places to work, and you never know if you end up in one of the quote-unquote bigger promotions like an Impact Wrestling or New Japan or ROH or so on and so forth. As we've got Keith Youngblood starting off here with Robbie E. Oh, man, and Robbie E now. Look at it. Seems so eager to lock up and then has a hug with Zagami. But you know what, though? That's quality team building right there. I think that's important. You know, you got to establish a very intimate rapport with your tag partner. I think that helps. You know, it promotes synergy and all the other qualities necessary to be worthwhile tag title contenders. It's Keith Youngblood right into the wrist lock. And Robbie E looking to tag Zagami early. He's like, whoa, bro, whoa. Wasn't expecting it to get this serious this early. Look at that versus the leverage just like that. I know, partner, this is like so out of the ordinary for us because we don't really know. And look at Keith Youngblood here showing us a little something. Right back into the wrist lock himself. But normally we have familiarity with some guys. We could talk strategy. We could talk what the game plan should be, et cetera, et cetera. Can't really do that here as there is Daniel Evans. And he even helps us because he has Evans on the back of his tights there. And Zagami now in. Nice. Exactly.
Evans sends him into the ropes up with the shoulder block from Zagami.
Evans is almost like Ken Shamrock.
Does he think he's Adam Cole?
I don't know.
I think he just said his name.
And now vertical leap. Oh, Evans caught him.
Evans has some power, man.
Again, Evans in what I take to be Ken Shamrock inspired attire. And Robbie E there meets Zagami in the corner.
Definitely not a Ken Shamrock inspired physique.
Certainly not. Zagami there with the boot up. Daniel Evans.
Oh, went for the crossbody. Oh, couldn't quite catch him.
Oh, kept the hold, though. Kept the hold.
Got him up. Oh, almost like a vertical suplex position for Youngblood. Nice.
Beautifully done. What a suplex there by Youngblood with the assist by Evans. An adrenaline rush looking to provide that to this crowd as we open up Wrestlefest. As Robbie and Zagami looking to regroup.
Robbie and Zagami. I love it.
Oh, wait a minute here. Keith Youngblood.
We just got a $2 super chat from Cliff Amal. It's all about Tenille. You talking about other people?
Yeah. I mean, Tenille is facing Deonna Purrazzo, which should be an exemplary women's match tonight.
Yeah, I think that's the match I'm looking most forward to. And that's our 5th match on this show, so.
Yeah, like me, looking forward to Riddle versus Hollister, though I would agree with you. Tenille and Deonna is definitely my most anticipated match because it's our girl Tenille involved, so obviously she makes everything better. Zagami throws Evans out. Evans, though, quickly back in, but look at Robbie, though, grabbing the leg, and Zagami, nice triangle drop kick there. Beautifully done. And now Keith Youngblood taking umbrage here with Zagami and the referee coming between them as Robbie continues to do the damage. This is exactly how you win a tag team championship. You got the one guy getting the partner all riled up, which in turn gets the ref's attention. And then the other guy does the damage. Evans kicks out. And Zagami there. Tags in Robbie E. Nicely done. Great teamwork by these guys. What a body shot. And another body shot there.
Now Evans sent into the turnbuckle as a hard whip into the turnbuckle. Robbie E going right for the cover, but only a 2 count. Elbow drop. Is he going to do another one? Yes, he is.
Almost like a karate chop, though, brother. Not necessarily even an elbow drop.
Yeah, I didn't even notice that. I thought he was just dropping the elbow, but it was like a chop across the chest or the throat.
I mean, I don't know. Maybe Robbie E just got his yellow belt at the dojo recently and wanted to try it out. But regardless, taking Evans' hands here. Oh, and Evans fighting out. Body shots. Clubby blow there by Robbie E. And now tag into Zagami. There it is. Thought he tagged in earlier. Wanted to get Evans completely isolated. Zagami, nice for him there. Oh, man, spear in the corner. Thrusting on the way, and Zagami hooks the leg. 2. Kick out. And now, just again, continuing to bait Keith Youngblood, who would love to get in this match. And neckbreaker there by Zagami. Look at the kip up there. Zagami is feeling himself, I'll tell you. He is not what I expected in the slightest. And then he goes into the cover. Maybe a bit of a delayed reaction time, however. As Evan's standing, and then Keith Youngblood is just still just pacing, thinking, my God, when am I going to get the tag? As Zagami now tags back in Robbie. Robbie just with an elbow there. Done a great job isolating Evans. Snapmare takeover. Right into the headlock.
Just grinding the headlock in, man.
Absolutely. Just wearing down Evans. You know, he's got Evans off his vertical base, but he quickly regains it, does Evans. Evans now fighting out. Off the ropes. Back elbow. Immediately takes him down again. Then Robbie, look at that. Shades of Y2J with that cocky cover. Evans just shoots his shoulder off the canvas. And you see Keith Youngblood. He is really becoming frenetic in his pacing on the apron. Now Robbie E. Oh, missed there. Evans. Zagami hits Robbie E. And there's the tag to Keith Youngblood. Forearm there to Robbie E. Clothesline there to Zagami. And now, oh my God, what a discus right there. Jesus. Keith Youngblood has come on court here in this match. Back elbow. What a vertical leap.
Nice
Robbie
flip.
E. out into Zagami. That's the second miscue of this match on that side of the ring.
Nice.
Oh,
that was like a true flying hip attack. Super
absolutely.
kick. That wasn't like an ass attack that we just cover up with our language by calling it a hip attack. That was an actual hip attack.
Well, there you go.
What do you
Angle
call
slam.
that? That was cool. That was like a pump handle angle slam.
And Robbie breaking up the count. I'll tell you what, Keith Youngblood came to defend his half of the tag title. I'll tell you what. Whooping all kinds of ass. As Robbie now and Zagami. Off the ropes goes Keith Youngblood. Kick there to Zagami. Robbie E charging. He goes out the ring. Zagami, though, waist lock. Could be an O'Connor roll. No. Kick to the gut. Robbie is down on the floor, but I would be mindful of him. Because, again, with a tag team, it's 2, not just 1. And now what is Adrenaline Rush thinking? Power slam. Robbie E going around the other side. What a swat to Keith Youngblood, man, is something else. He is fucking graceful between those ropes. As now Evans. Cover on Zagami. And Robbie E, that positioning. He was skulking around the ring. He picked his spot. And dare I say, he picked it perfectly because he kept his team alive in this match. Evans and Youngblood, see, that's the thing. I mean, I got to criticize the champions a little bit there. You know it's a tag title defense. You've always got to be mindful of the other man. They completely forgot about Robbie E, and it cost them there. Now Keith Youngblood chasing Robbie E. They know if they can neutralize him, they can more than likely successfully retain these tag titles. And now Youngblood gets shoved, but Evans, though, still behind Robbie E. Could be a power slam. Zagami, though, roll up. 1, tights. Tights, and that's it. New champions.
Wow.
And in our first match here at Wrestlefest, we have got new tag team champions. The Adrenaline Rush came crashing, and so too did their tag title run. Zagami and Robbie E prevail. Man. And then Robbie E came into this match doing that belt motion around his waist. He wanted the hardware, and he got it. I'll tell you who I feel most for in this match, though, was Keith Youngblood. I mean, he came in like a house of fire, and he's walking away with nothing to show for it. Because, I mean, in this age of 5-star matches and, oh, great work, I mean, it means nothing without the hardware to prove it. And Zagami and Robbie E definitely are proof of that as they walk out the champions. Not a bad first match to kick off WrestleFest. Let's see what our second match on the card is.
Yeah, no kidding.
Let's see. Christian Casanova. Ooh. Versus
we've got a triple threat up next, brother.
Yeah, versus Chris Battle versus Sexy Beast. I don't remember becoming a wrestler. Regardless, Adrenaline Rush is...
Wow.
Hey, man, I'm feeling myself tonight, okay? I'm just rolling with it. I'm just rolling with it, man.
Roll with it, brother. No one's going to complain about that. Everyone loves that.
And we got our introductions here for our triple threat. I don't know if there are any stakes to this triple threat or if it's all about the pride and the will to win and all those feel-good intangibles. As we've got Lanny Poffo. What?
Leaping Lanny.
I love his shirt. High Q. Oh, Lanny.
You would. Just you would.
Maybe it's just because him and I come from a similar cloth, you know? Real recognizes real and all that jazz. As now Lanny's in the ring. Wow. Lanny's in the ring here. Should be an interesting triple threat. I mean, hell, like I said in the first bout, we already got new tag team champions. So I'm curious what this bout will have in store for us. No, it's... Oh, Lanny has a poem. I'm turning up my volume for this.
Yeah, this isn't a match.
Absolutely, Lanny. Saying Northeast Wrestling is the best indie promotion anywhere.
I mean, there are a gigantic number of indie wrestling promotions, so it's a hell of a claim to make.
Indeed, it is a hell of a claim, but they're making it, man. They're making it.
Well, Lanny's making it.
Oh, yeah, I remember when Force One was active in New Jersey. We were all so hyped having such like an indie promotion in New Jersey, and we thought that they were going to do big things because like the height of their success, at least as far as like quality of performer, we got Cassius Ohno to come to one of our shows. That was pretty sick.
Oh yeah, good old Chris Hero back in the day.
Yeah.
And based on timelines, I'm guessing that was when he was still in really good shape and actually...
Oh, yeah, skinny as shit, dude.
Probably like, what, 2010, 2009?
Sounds about right.
Yeah. That's prime Hero right there.
Absolutely.
That was prime Kings of Wrestling Chris Hero. That was when he was at his best.
Where's the poem, Lanny?
Holy hell, we just got a $10 super chat from Storyteller Wes. What's awesome, my dad used to teach at the school where this event is taking place. I met Lanny in the same room I used to play with my Randy Savage action figure when I was little.
That's really cool, man.
That is awesome, dude. That's so cool.
That's quite a wrestling memory.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, I'll tell you, I've never really gotten to meet many wrestlers. I got to meet Chris Jericho one time. He was a really nice guy. Always regret having never met Benoit, obviously, but I do hope one day to meet Johnny Mundo. That would be fucking amazing. I mean,
I'm going to make that happen for you one day, brother.
Yeah, I mean, I probably wouldn't even be able to say words. I'd probably just be, you know, have my mouth watering perpetually, you know, because you could grate meat on those abs. But, you know, a man can dream.
Yeah.
Lenny Poffo here. I think, is Lenny Poffo getting booed slightly? I thought I heard some boos. Oh. Now he's handing the mic off. Oh, I missed the poem. Damn. Oh, well, Lenny, at least you got to show us your artistic side one more time, so.
And now he's going to throw frisbees into the crowd, I think.
Hooray for frisbees! A toy that I was never really able to appreciate, mainly because I don't have the wrist strength. But Storyteller West, Lanny was the coolest. My buddy got to wear Randy's Hall of Fame ring. I wanted to kill him. And oh yeah, he said that Randy is my all-time favorite, followed very closely by Piper, which he does share in common with Cliff, because we know Cliff Amal, who is also in chat, very big Randy Savage fan. And that, I think, is putting it mildly. So it's really cool that two mega Randy Savage fans can form their own mega powers in the chat, so to speak.
See what you did there.
I did. Yeah, we all saw it, brother.
Elizabeth! Here we go.
Here we go.
Christian Casanova, Chris Battle, and Sexy Beast.
Well, Sexy Beast. I almost feel like Christian Casanova should be the Sexy Beast, and then Sexy Beast should be something else entirely. But regardless.
That's the joke. It's ironic.
Oh, yeah. Thanks for cluing me in like a complete moron. But no, we got introductions here, and now let's see. Cliff says that Becky has taken over that spot. Now, that's so adorable, dude. I don't know if you saw it, but I tweeted it Cliff earlier today. This gif of Becky giving herself like a high five. It was the most adorable thing ever. I'm convinced that her and Kyrie spending time together would be the key to world peace.
Have you ever heard of Dan Soder?
No.
He does the most amazing Macho Man impersonation I've ever heard in my life.
Really?
Oh my God. It is spot on. If you close your eyes, it's like you're actually hearing a Macho Man promo. It's crazy.
Damn, I have to look into that.
Tell you what, I'm going to actually link a quick, like, minute-long YouTube video of Dan Soder's Macho Man impersonation in chat.
Awesome, okay. We're getting introductions here.
It's pretty unbelievable.
And I'm very curious what the abilities of the three men in this triple threat are going to be.
Chris Battle.
Yeah, Chris Battle. We're still awaiting the arrival.
I like Chris Battle's gear. It looks good.
Yeah, I like it as well, man. Still waiting on Christian Casanova and Sexy Beast.
Every time I think of Sexy Beast, I just think of Fat Bastard from Austin Powers.
Yeah.
I'm a sexy beast. Like,
oh, there's Christian Casanova with
he
two
looks like
gold
freaking.
chains.
He looks like Sasha Banks' husband. What's his name? Mikaze. He looks like Mikaze. I think he's in better shape than Mikaze, but he still kind of looks like him a little bit.
Exactly. Yeah. Oh man, Christian Casanova.
He's athletic. I'm gonna like him.
Oh, for sure. I mean, I love already that he's pompous and he knows that he's better than all the trash in the arena. That's always a positive.
Of course.
I mean, some people actually tried touching him. That's pretty disgusting. He doesn't know where those hands have been. And now there only leaves the arrival of one man, Sexy Beast. Chris Battle and Christian Casanova.
Don't call him a man. He's a beast.
Exactly. Final introduction here. Sexy Beast. I wonder if he's a face or a heel. It seems like, because it's an ironic gimmick, it seems more like a heel thing.
Yeah, I feel like he has to be a heel. I'm guessing Battle is the face here.
And oh, he is high-fiving the fans, though. That's a traditionally babyface thing.
Wow.
Sexy Beast, bold red. Oh, yeah. Yeah, he's definitely babyface.
Hey.
Christian Casanova's a heel, and Chris Battle, though, is still kind of a question mark to me. So I guess we'll see if there's like any kind of a breakdown, if it's 2 heels to 1 face or 2 faces to 1 heel, or I don't know how the math all works out. We'll figure it out as the match.
I mean, the only person who I think is clear-cut heel is Christian Casanova.
Right.
Like, there's no doubt that he is someone that we're supposed to dislike.
But just the way Sexy Beast is like working the ring and stuff, you know, with the clapping and the high-fiving and this and that.
Sexy Beast might just think he's Dusty Rhodes. I don't know.
Maybe.
Yeah, you get in his face, Casanova.
Yeah, you ain't no Sexy Beast. Now me, on the other hand. And Chris Battle's just staying out of it completely. He seems like the most intense competitor in the match. Not wanting to concern himself with who's sexy or who's this or who's that.
All right, so it definitely seems like Sexy Beast is meant to be cheered.
Yeah. And you know what? Just out of principle, I think I got Casanova here. I'm going to go with him to win. He seems like the biggest douchebag, and you know my mantra. I fucking love douchebags. So let's do it.
Just based on the lack of, like, flamboyance, I'm going to guess Chris Battle wins this match, and I'm hoping that you're right. I'm hoping that it will be Christian Casanova, because he's clearly, like, the best character performer. Oh,
and
shit.
now Battle and Beast volleying Casanova back and forth.
Oh, Casanova off the ropes. Oh, the double back body drop.
Yeah, Sexy Beast and Chris Battle there. Oh, double clothesline over the rope goes Christian Casanova.
Oh, my God.
And then Sexy Beast got a little bit of that hip action, but Chris Battle there with the roll-up. Now we got these two behemoths. You're going to... Oh, wait a minute.
Oh, snap. Sexy Beast going for the roll-up, too.
That could have been a quick end right there. Now into the side headlock. And off the ropes.
Beast off the ropes. Shoulder block.
And now, Sexy Beast here. Posing a bit for the crowd.
Off the ropes. Oh, shit. Battle just put himself in an awkward position.
And a little bit more hip thrust action. And now, oh, wait a minute here. Chris Battle back up, and he's not looking amused. Now he's mocking the hip thrust. Those gyrations. And oh,
shit. Sunset flip.
An attempted sunset flip. And now Christian Casanova with the
crucifix.
Well, I mean, Christian Casanova with the more athletic frame, by my estimation, he's able to pull off maneuvers like that with greater ease than Sexy Beast, and a shoulder block there by Chris Battle.
Yep.
Chris Battle vaulting over. Could be a hip toss.
Oh, wow. Casanova went for a hip toss. That's probably not the best idea. Oh, wow. He blocked the hip toss there, though.
Oh, arm drag there by Chris Battle. And no. Body shot there.
What in the world is going on right now?
I have no idea.
Wow.
And now they might have to come to an agreement to break. Oh, man, and Christian Casanova gets taken out. Double sledge, and Battle pulls Beast off of him.
By the leg. Oh, and now Battle going for the pin. What are you doing, Battle? He's right there. You knew he didn't leave the ring.
I think it's just that sense of urgency. It could cloud better judgment at times, as we saw there.
Oh, now going for a scoop slam. Oh, Casanova, though, fights out, sends Beast into Battle. They clunk heads.
And Kid Coheed,
Casanova, what an instinct. Okay, yeah, he's athletic. He's my guy.
Yeah, Casanova, absolutely. My guy as well. But Kid Coheed...
Did you see the vert that he just pulled off on that enziguri? That was pretty nuts.
Absolutely. Kid Coheed, to answer your question, we're doing a live reaction per a Patreon request from Storyteller West. This is Northeast Wrestling, NEW. This is a show that they had called Wrestlefest, which took place last month, March 2nd of this year. And you only missed the first match. Second match is in progress. First match was Robbie E. and Zagami against Adrenaline Rush, comprising two men named Keith Youngblood and Daniel Evans, who were the new tag team champions. that is to say Northeast Wrestling. They lost the belts to Robbie and Zagami, and now you're seeing a triple threat here. Christian Casanova versus Sexy Beast Bull Dread. We're just calling him Sexy Beast for short, against Chris Battle here.
Nice.
Now Casanova.
Raking Battle's neck over the rope.
Yeah, I mean, that's
now
not
going after Beast, but Beast with the kick and the forearm. Kick from Casanova.
And what a drop kick.
He whiffed the drop kick, but it looked great while he was doing it. Oh, and there you go. Beast can do a drop kick too.
Yeah.
He doesn't get nearly as much elevation as Casanova, but I imagine it still hurts a hell of a lot more.
Wes said that in NEW, Sexy Beast is quite a crowd favorite.
Yeah.
And his tag team partner is Ron Zombie, who we are going to see later tonight.
Oh, but
job there to Chris Battle. And now, could this be a superplex right on Christian Casanova? That would not be good for really anybody except maybe Sexy Beast. Oh, but now Casanova up. What's he going to do here? Low blow. Oh, I thought it was a low blow.
No, he's not Nakamura. He wants a power bomb.
Okay, I don't think he's. Oh,
nice. I love it. I love it. Yes. He teased the crowd with the Tower of Doom, and they're just like, nah, man, I'm not trying to play their game.
Oh, and Battle. What a drop kick.
Missile drop kick from Battle. Battle's got to be at least a good 270.
Yeah, he's a bigger guy. Shoulder block.
Oh, Casanova goes for the swing and the miss.
Knee.
Oh, there's the knee. Into the cutter. Jesus, what a bump.
Yeah, absolutely. My God, spiked his head on the canvas.
No, he kicks out. Casanova kicking out, staying in it.
Yeah, Casanova showing that he's more than a pretty face, that's for sure. And Sexy Beast now recovering in the corner. I don't know if this promotion has a world title yet, but you figure three guys. I mean, this is a singles type match, a triple threat, one fall to the finish. Swing bottom, no. Casanova, kick to the midsection. My point being, the winner of this could put themselves in line for some very nice opportunities in the future. Sexy Beast. Byron's carry position is Casanova. Casanova lands on his feet. Ducks. Battle. Oh, Battle sent into Beast.
He sent Battle into Beast for the spear, and now he gets rid of Battle, going for the pin. 1, 2, 3. Yes.
Casanova wins.
Christian Casanova.
I'll tell you, this guy just gets it, man. I think this guy really understands the fundamentals of being a douchebag, and I definitely approve. He walks out of here with a huge victory here at NEW's Wrestlefest.
You know what? He's not as tiny as he might have looked in this, because you just look at him compared to the other two guys, and you're thinking, oh, he must be like 5'7", 5'8". I just looked. He's listed at 5'10". So he's actually like right around the same size as a lot of the cruiserweight guys that you see in like 205 Live and stuff like that.
Yeah. Wes is telling me, and yes, they do have a world title currently held by Flip Gordon. Ah, okay. So Flip Gordon's the world champion, but he's not defending the gold tonight. He's in tag team action with Rey Mysterio against Joey Mercury and Caleb Konley.
And now we're about to get a match one-on-one between Brian Anthony and Jake Manning. And I saw the one guy had almost like an Egyptian, like pharaoh get-up going on. And here is, wow, Brian Anthony with his royal court.
I mean, you know, I can appreciate a man that appreciates the finer things in life and realizes that even though you're part of a profession that normally draws out the derelicts and the rogues of society, that you can still represent the upper crust with pride. You know, I respect
one dude that. Looks like a smaller, younger, long-haired Ken Doane.
I'm struggling to remember who that even is.
Kenny Dykstra.
Ah, yes.
He's got like the same face.
Look at how formal this man is. Respect. And that top hat game is on point.
That's Brian Anthony. Okay. Oh, what's it going to say? I wasn't sure if he was even speaking English there for a second, but then I heard him say silence.
No, see, now he asked for silence twice, and these people are still being so disrespectful. And this audience continues to be abrasive. Oh, we got a proclamation being read here. That's a good man right there.
Oh my God.
Ooh, challenging wrestling royalty and Jerry the King Lawler. That's an impressive resume right there. Ooh, 3-time heavyweight champion. Whoa.
Wow, he's really putting his back into it. Damn. Oh, so this dude isn't even Brian Anthony. This dude is just like the main dude in King Brian's court.
Yeah, who apparently was a dominant Northeast Wrestling heavyweight champion. I mean, 1,052 days.
Wow.
That is just mind-blowing.
There is King Brian Anthony. Now that looks like a king right there.
Respect. Look at these peasants and these paupers thinking that they can actually touch magnificence. Put those fucking sausage fingers away. My God. Control yourselves. You can look at him, okay? You can admire him. You can aspire to be him. I mean, of course, you'll fail. But, I mean, look at that one person. They were practically reaching over the guardrail. Oh, please, King Anthony. Yeah, no. Thank goodness he's protecting himself. I hope he has a bottle of Germ-X in those tights. I mean, you can never be too careful.
Oh, my God.
I mean, you don't know that. I mean, this high school gym could be carrying swine flu for all we know. You don't know.
Isn't everyone swine when you're king?
See? You get it. And now, thank goodness he made it to the ring okay.
This is the guy I thought looked like he had like a pharaoh kind of get up on, but
I mean, again, the introduction spoke for itself. 3-time heavyweight champion, one of those reigns over 1,000 days. That is insane. I'm very curious what this man is capable of. You know, I'm guessing that reign, I mean, he's very clearly a heel, so that reign was probably mostly by the skin of your teeth defenses. But even so, I'm curious what this guy brings to the table. Love the robe, like, you know, just the whole, like, thing going on there with the lime green color. Oh, he's got the mic. See, now that was completely disrespectful. He goes out of the way because we know that the audio quality can't be the best, you know, for an indie promotion, you know, like this. He goes out of his way to enunciate so that we can drink from the chalice of his words.
And this is his opponent, John.
Yeah, this is ridiculous. This is absolutely ridiculous. He gets his promo cut off. His opposition couldn't wait 2 more minutes. I got to tell you, some ways that other human beings use oxygen I find greatly offensive. And now, I don't even know. This guy looks like an absolute tool. I'm rooting for King Brian all the way.
I mean, yeah, that was made pretty clear, honestly.
So, Man Scout Jake Manning is going to take on King Brian.
This dude honestly looks like Mac from Super Troopers to me.
And he says that, or I should say Wes says that Man Scout is apparently a huge fan favorite in Northeast Wrestling. But, you know, the subjects can't always get what they want. I think King Brian's going to have to really lay down the law on this fool.
Absolutely.
I mean, this man better recognize he's in there with a 3-time heavyweight champion. Like, that's no joke.
I mean, I'm sure he's aware.
Well, not aware enough, apparently, because he interrupted his magnificent speech that he was about to make, and then we were deprived of it. I feel the loss right now, and I have nobody else to blame but this Manning scrub.
Brian Anthony should change his name to King Ramses.
Yeah, that'd be pretty cool.
That's what he strikes me as, is like a Ramses type of figure.
Oh,
Manning was really down for a while there, but then he popped right back up.
Yeah, I mean, nice layer there. Now, oh, King Brian. Oh, got caught.
Nice.
I'll tell you, this Jake Manning fellow is quite concerning to me. Oh no, he's gonna hog tie King Brian in the ropes. Oh, now this is most absurd. Ref, untie him immediately.
I think the members of his court are going to at least try.
Oh,
the referee's trying.
And there's the drop kick there by Jake Manning.
Send him all the way out to the floor. That's a way more effective version of that hog tying technique than what Sonata does.
I mean, this is a humiliation that no king should be subjected to. This is an outrage. An outrage, I tell you. Come on, King Brian. Get back in there and get your head in the game. Oh no, Jake Manning on the attack. I'll tell you, this guy's
outrageous.
This guy's far more intelligent than I originally gave him credit for. It's kind of concerning.
I mean, it's easy to underestimate the intelligence of a man that refers to himself as Man Scout.
There's a chop there, right to the chest of King Brian.
Continuing this chop barrage, John.
Oh, man. Now
back in the corner, King Brian. I think I'm just going to call him King Brian. We don't need to remember that his last name is Anthony when he's a king.
Exactly. See, I mean, you adapt.
Nobody knows who King Henry's last name was.
Exactly. You know, I really admire your ability to adapt. And now,
they're just hot shot onto the turnbuckle.
Absolutely. How's that face feeling, Jake? Maybe you'll learn next time.
Look at King Brian pulling Jake as far away from the ropes as possible to ensure that he does not get a foot or hand on the ropes to break up a pin.
I mean, exactly. With his extensive world championship experience, this is one man of royalty that's quite cerebral in his nature, as he's stomping away now on Jake Manning. And now, what a right hand. Looks like King Brian knows how to engage in fisticuffs. And now, choking Jake Manning here with the rope. And now the court getting involved. Not that I blame them. A king's only as good as his people. I just wish these subjects were more grateful. And kick out there by Jake Manning. And now, right hand there. King Brian showing his fury at being interrupted. What a jumping back elbow. What gracefulness by our king. Yes! Yes, King Brian! And now, hooks both legs. What a veteran. And Jake Manning kicks out.
You sound so disappointed. I'm sorry.
And there you see King Brian, though. He's not dejected. He's not deterred in the face of adversity. Oh, what a body shot there by Jake Manning. Another body shot. I didn't know that we were doing this in the back alleys. I thought we were doing this in the pristine area of a wrestling ring. Thank you. And King Brian, what a vertical suplex. 1, 2. Check out there. I mean, King Brian. You see, he understands. Oh, look at that. It's almost like got a claw there. And he's going to really ground Jake Manning. He's going to make him pay for that interruption. You know, the people have all day to talk. You know, when the king has a pulpit, you know, you've got to be mindful of that. And Manning back to a vertical base.
Off the ropes. Oh, but the kitchen sink from King Brian.
You know, and I hear that the king's kitchen sink functions quite well. 2, all these poppers probably.
I hear he's got a waterfall for a sink.
Exactly. I'll tell you, man, that wealth inequality, it does have its advantages. Now, right
when you're on the proper side of it.
And now, grounding Jake Manning there. And now, this vile little slag is now learning what it means to respect authority. And I, for one, think that the lesson is most refreshing, as now Jake Manning, though, refuses to give in here. Off the ropes is King Brian. What a single leg drop kick. This man. Oh, man.
Oh, and now King Brian going up to the top rope, possibly.
Absolutely.
I'm guessing Jake Manning is going to shoot up any minute now.
He's got the body of Adonis, the mind of Homer, And let's see, can he fly?
Homer Simpson?
Oh, God. And now...
What an elbow drop!
What an elbow drop. If he missed, I was going to say the wings of Icarus, but that's not the case. As
This
Jake
man
Manning
is clearly drawing some inspiration from Randy Savage, because that was a Macho Man elbow if I ever saw one.
Absolutely. I'll tell you, man, this King Brian, very impressive. No wonder he's a 3-time heavyweight champion.
I wouldn't mind seeing either one of these guys in PWG, honestly.
Certainly not. I think King Brian would definitely fit in with the aesthetic. And you know what? Jake Manning, too, to be honest. What a right hand there. He still needs to learn his place, however, as now they're exchanging soup bones. I appreciate King Brian's ability to empathize with the commoners, to get down to their level when need be. And now King Brian, what a right hand. But Jake Manning right back. And now Brian, another right hand there. Oh, back and forth. Come on, King Brian. You must gain the advantage.
Just exchanging punches here. Oh, and there's the kick right to the chest.
King Brian able to catch a breath.
Just a sledge to the back.
Jake Manning here.
Oh, another punch right in the face. Wow. Oh, fireman's carry. Oh, but Jake Manning fights out.
Oh.
Ryan Manning goes around over the knee backbreaker into the flatliner.
I will say that was an impressive combination by Jake Manning. And I also must say, as a quick aside, that when I look at Jake Manning in the face and the mustache and the bald head, he looks like he belongs in the silent film era to me. But
I could definitely see that, yeah.
And now King Brian. Oh, couldn't recover in time. Back elbow there. This Jake Manning is a troublemaker. A troublemaker, I tell you. Irish whip. King Brian reverses. He's going to charge.
Oh, but the boot up from Manning. Oh, and now is Manning thinking about going up top? Look at this. Manning, the bigger man of the two, still not afraid to go to the top rope. Lariat off the top rope. Very impressive.
Diving lariat there. And now the court, most understandably concerned. This peasant's been able to get under the skin of our king. Charging. Oh, King Brian. Oh! Oh, ducked prematurely. Oh, this is not good. This is not good. Jake Manning here charging. And again. Oh, King Brian, certainly you must have learned from the first time.
Now Manning goes for the pin. 1, 2, and look at the court pulling Manning out. Oh, but there you see.
And look at Manning. This man knows nothing but violence. The court just wanted to pull him out so that they could have words with him more intimately, you know, because they appreciate eye contact. And Jake Manning's first thought is, I'm going to slug them in the face. How unbecoming. What a brute. And now, the court, a meeting of the minds and not the kind that they're used to. This is not going well. And now, Jake Manning. The court here trying to regroup, as is King Brian. Jake Manning consulting his book. Oh, no. Did he just learn a new flying move? Oh, is it going to be a moonsault? Oh, a backdrop
trust fall. I love it.
I've got to say, I've never read a book like that.
That was awesome.
I've always kept my reading quite stationary. And now...
You got to admit, that was pretty cool.
That was begrudgingly impressive. And now hooks the leg, and King Brian, thank my stars and garters, he kicked out. And Jake Manning can't believe it.
I thought the ref threw the match out when the King's Court pulled Manning out of the ring.
He thought better of it, thankfully. Oh, man. And now, Jake Manning here going to the top rope. Oh, but King Brian, what a jumping kick by King Brian. Always valiant, always in the fight. And now, Jake Manning. Body shots, headbutt. King Brian goes down. But again, the court pleading with the ref. Oh, and Jake Manning slipped. Oh, what poor footwork there by Manning.
Oh, and now Brian up top.
It's going to be an avalanche exploder. Oh my goodness, that's it.
That is it.
King Brian, and by extension, justice prevails.
That was a really cool finish, too. He's got almost like a scoop slam variation of a jackhammer going on.
I gotta tell you, brother, from his look to the aesthetic to the in-ring packaging, this King Brian, definitely one of the more impressive performers I've seen here at Northeast Wrestling.
I mean, it helps that you were 150% involved in everything he did.
I mean, look, I would like to think that I am an unbiased commentator, but what's right is right, and that man was done dirty, my friend. But thankfully, he was able to rectify the situation. All hail King Brian. As we move on now to our fourth match on the card, American Sumo versus Ron Zombie.
Yeah, we did learn a little bit about Ron Zombie earlier. Apparently, he's the former tag partner of Sexy Beast. And American Sumo, I mean, just listen to that name. I'm guessing this is going to be a super heavyweight.
It certainly sounds like it. Jake Manning gathering himself. Hopefully learning a valuable lesson about the futility of resistance. But this American Sumo character, I find that most peculiar. But I think we're getting ready for quite a hoss fight from what it sounds like. Look at how happy the court is. Brian reigns supreme.
Jake Manning showing some toughness, though, recovering from the devastating maneuver put on him by King Brian.
Absolutely.
And now, and there you can see American Sumo is a big boy. Ron Zombie legitimately looks like Kmart brand Rob Zombie.
I know. I thought you were going to say Kmart brand Brody Lee, now known as Luke Harper. I only got that kind of a vibe from him as well, at least in the beard and whatnot. So we got introduction.
I mean, that's a fair comparison. I think most people would say that Brody Lee / Luke Harper has a similar look to Rob Zombie.
And now American Sumo here.
That's a big boy right there.
Hey, look at that kid's face like, oh, what did I do wrong? And these kids need to start learning some respect.
He doesn't want to be touched, and yet he's big enough that both sides of the aisle can touch him without even reaching that hard.
You know, personal space, my friends.
Get out of my personal space.
An American Sumo. See, what I'm curious about is, and it'd be so freaking cool if it was the latter. Is this guy just like big for the sake of being big, but he's kind of bumbling in the ring, or does he have some agility to him and some athleticism? Because if it's the latter, I am about to be pretty freaking psyched.
Well, he certainly isn't built like an athlete, but that hasn't stopped Casanova from doing some athletic stuff in the ring.
That's true.
He is pretty much just built like a sumo, like what you would expect a sumo wrestler to look like, to be built like.
Right.
Got that Yokozuna physique.
Hey, we know Akibono, you know, that Big Show did that sumo with, I want to say at WrestleMania, what was that, 21. Several years after that, Akibono did get into pro wrestling. So, you know, maybe American Sumo just felt inspired by that. You know, maybe he's like, I can do it too, damn it. And Ron Zombie running the ropes. Like I said, it seems like we're going to be in for quite a hoss fight here tonight. And I am, who you got on this? I'm going to go with American Sumo, personally. Do you think Ron Zombie could pull
Ron Zombie, actually. I think he's got kind of an interesting look. And if we already know that he is, I don't remember if it was brothers or just really good friends with Sexy Beast. And we saw Sexy Beast was able to do some interesting stuff earlier. So interesting by association. I'm going with Ron Zombie. We also got a $4.99 super chat from Storyteller Wes. Zombie is a personal friend of mine. I met him at my cousin's wedding. He trained Velvet Sky. That's interesting.
Interesting little nugget of information there. As American Sumo doesn't want to engage Ron Zombie just yet. You know, he's taking everything in. I can appreciate that. And almost seems, oh, he's going to do the bow. He's going to do the whole customary thing. Oh, what a slap. There you go, American Sumo. Another palm strike there. Third one there. Ron Zombie off the ropes. No. Oh, caught him. Is it going to be a DDT? No. American Sumo pushes him off.
You know, it's funny that Wes tells us that Zombie trained Velvet Sky. I actually just read American Sumo was trained by Michael Bennett and Matt Taven.
Oh, wow.
How about that?
We've got a very impressive trainer tree for both of these guys. You know, Ron Zombie being a trainer, American Sumo having impressive trainers. And now is it going to be the lockup? No, body shot there. Almost seems like a shot to the throat there. Another shot. American Sumo with the strikes. Nice double palm sledge there. And American Sumo firing up.
Ron Zombie, one of the biggest guys on this show, believe it or not. Obviously not anywhere near the size of American Sumo, but from a height perspective, he's 6'3", 240, so he's a bigger guy.
Absolutely. Oh, body shot there.
Oh, left hook. I love the left jab, I should say. And he just keeps on stunning American Sumo with these left jabs.
Ron Zombie choosing to go the strike route.
The right. And the haymaker.
Off the ropes.
Ropes. Oh, but Sumo with a lariat takes him down.
Nicely done there by American Sumo.
Going for the pin. One. Oh, not even a one count.
And Ron Zombie staying in it. And American Sumo looking a bit frustrated. Yeah, I think a guy like that would be a multi-time NEW heavyweight champion. I mean, maybe he has won the gold before as American Sumo. I would not know. Again, this is our first introduction to this promotion. And now Ron Zombie, front face lock. I think he was thinking DDT. American Sumo able to put his arm over the rope. And American Sumo seems pleased with himself that he was able to pull that off. Cover here. And his feet on the ropes. I mean, you'd think just with his massive humanity alone that would be enough leverage on the cover, but he wanted just a little bit extra, but the referee caught him. Now American Sumo arguing with the referee. I would not be doing this. American Sumo doesn't really seem like a guy with a very mindful temperament. And now Ron Zombie turning around. Boot. Off the ropes. He's measuring himself at least. Another boot. Checks the arm. Ducks. Nice boot there again by Ron Zombie. There's the impaler DDT. That might do it right there.
No way.
That's it.
Wow, Ron Zombie. And American Sumo, you're a little late to kick out there, bud.
Yeah, just a little bit. I mean, a good call, brother, going with Ron Zombie there. That was not the kind of match I was expecting from those two. Yeah, and yet there you have it. Ron Zombie gets the win. And now, Ron Zombie celebrating in the ring there. American Sumo having to gather his bearings. He just got beat in relatively quick fashion, all things considered.
Yeah, absolutely.
And yeah, that was already our fourth match on this card. So we're going to our fifth match now.
That means that Deonna versus Tenille is next.
And I'm guessing this is going to get considerably more time than our preceding bout.
Oh, I sure hope so.
I'm sure it will, partner, and I'm sure you and I will just be absolutely engrossed by it because they're two amazing female performers. So I'm excited for it. And Wes, hope you're enjoying our commentary so far. I was not expecting Ron Zombie to get the win like that. And yeah, Cliff Amal is stoked about Tenille versus Deonna. And there is Deonna. Didn't we wasn't this the same match that we saw when Lance Storm was a special guest referee, or was that somebody else?
Oh, God. How long ago was that?
That seemed like a while ago, to be fair. But I don't know if I can always keep my name straight, which is why I asked.
That wasn't like a Ring of Honor match, was it? Do you remember what? No. That was one of those Women's Wrestling Revolution shows, wasn't it?
Yeah.
I think you might be right. Yeah. Wait. Oh shit, I don't know.
Regardless. Let me see if I can look it up real quick.
I'm just looking on our channel to see if I can find it. I don't know. Did we live react to that match? I don't know if we did or not.
We didn't. We just watched it for our own sake because we said that we were going to keep the finger on the pulse of
Tenille,
her career.
Yeah, might have been Tenille versus Taya. It might have been this. I don't know. It doesn't matter.
No, just something that I thought of. Oh, it was Raquel Ellering. So, yeah,
Rachel Ellering.
Yeah, sorry. I always with the Rachel because the A in the name it always kind of throws me off with pronunciation. But it doesn't matter. Her father's old and he doesn't like to travel, according to WWE. So.
And yet he tweeted that he loves to travel. So where's the inconsistency there?
I mean, it's WWE. I wouldn't expect anything less. It's Tenille. Yes, it is all about you. And yeah, this should be a great match. I always get Deonna and Rachel mixed up, and I probably always will, but glad I got that cleared up. So this is actually a match that we haven't seen. I'm actually even more excited because we know how Deonna can work, and we know how Tenille can work. So
I think this actually was a first round match in the Women of Honor tournament to determine the first champion.
Oh wow! So Ring of Honor actually got their fingers in this. Which
I don't know. I gotta look. I
mean, it wouldn't be surprising because apparently Cody has commented on this indie fed. So
it wasn't. Never mind. Tenille was in a different bracket than Deonna. Deonna lost to Mayu Iwatani, and Tenille lost to the eventual champion Sumi Sakai.
Okay. Now the referee ringing the bell there. Here we go. Purrazzo versus Dashwood. Now Tenille and Deonna in the lockup here. Come on, Tenille.
Yep. Honestly, I'm cool with either one of these women winning. I love both of these women. They're both great. I would love to see either one of these women or both of them in Lucha Underground.
Oh, absolutely.
I think they'd both be great fits. I'm more excited about Tenille just because she's more like fresh on the free agency list, but I like Deonna a lot too, man.
Deonna's fantastic. I mean, I don't want to shortchange her on the slides. It's just you and I do have that history with Tenille.
Oh, Tenille went to go low to try and reverse the hammerlock, but Deonna went right down with her. Now Tenille reverses, and Deonna reverses again, and now Deonna with the wrist lock. Tenille flips through twice, 3 times, and gets out of the wrist lock completely.
Excellent escape there by Tenille.
Yeah.
She does more than host a cooking channel, folks. I'll tell you, she's quite an adept grappler.
Return of Taste of Tenille. It's going to be so good.
Is there a return planned? Because I feel like there hasn't been any activity.
She is planning on bringing it back. Yeah, I saw an interview where she said she wanted to bring it back.
Oh, dude, I can't wait for those recipes. God, I still think about that chocolate unicorn cake with bacon hair. Oh, my God.
The best one was still, to this day, the one that she did with the Iconics.
Yeah. Oh, nice escape there by Deonna. Deonna kind of giving a little bow there. Deonna, let me tell you something about Purrazzo, too, because like I said, I didn't want to shortchange.
Oh, the leg trip.
Oh.
Only a 1 count. Leg trip,
now,
a 1 count. Tenille up. Tenille headlock.
Headlock.
Into, no.
Kind of scramble there. Now roll up.
Now Deonna.
Oh, duck.
Backslide.
1. No. And a standoff here.
We had a standstill, baby.
And what I was going to say about Deonna before that amazing exchange is we know she's quite adept with the Fujiwara armbar.
In Women's Wrestling Revolution, she is. I don't know if she uses that same finisher everywhere.
I would assume so, but I mean, you might be right. They might adapt. different
I'm gonna
feds
Google
call
Deonna
for different
Purrazzo,
finishers.
what it says her finishers are. Fujiwara and Brainbuster are the two listed.
Well, it doesn't surprise me. She does seem like a very technically adept competitor. And oh, Tenille telling Deonna what she thinks about that, just slapping her right in the face.
Oh, Deonna with this waist lock here. Tenille with the
Standing switch there by Tenille. Look at Deonna, though, how she goes slightly low and kind of wraps down around the leg to kind of complete her switch around. Ducks off the ropes. Cartwheel. What a pump kick right to the face. Ducks again. Oh, could be the Fujiwara that I was just talking about. But Tenille, like us, partner, does her homework.
Absolutely.
Very smart by Tenille, not just to get to the ropes, but then takes the time to go outside the ring, create that distance, and then kick right there. Oh, could be a neck breaker. Oh, on the middle rope. And we've talked about those ropes many times in the past. They don't feel good. And Deonna kicks out.
They don't feel good.
That's the thing. WWE, for all their propagandizing and all their glittering advertisements, there is brilliant women's wrestling everywhere. You've just got to know where to look. And we've happened upon a real gem here at NEW, as we've got Deonna Purrazzo versus Tenille Dashwood, our 5th match of the night of an 8-match card. And now wringing the hair and taking Deonna down. Kick to the back there.
Strong style kick to the back, baby. Oh, and pulling her up with her feet on her hair. That would suck to have done to you. That would be awful.
Absolutely, it would be. And Tenille now going to pick up Deonna. Double arm underhook. Almost like a throw there. Not a full complete suplex, but just enough to kind of just throw and plant her down. And Deonna kicks out.
Yeah.
And now look at Tenille right in the half Nelson there. Now for a grounded full Nelson. You don't see that very often.
I love it, though.
Usually when you see a full Nelson partner, you've got the person in the move to be vertical. In fact, it's funny that I'm seeing this now. I was watching some footage of the Master Lock today. So going back in time there a little bit. As Deonna with the escape. Again, Deonna very technically proficient. Oh, what a lariat.
Yes, the short arm ripcord lariat from Tenille. I love it.
And Deonna kicks out. I mean, not to criticize Tenille, I know we both adore her, but that did seem like a pretty lax cover from where I'm sitting here. And she takes a bit of umbrage with the referee's count. Deonna there with the chop. Another knife edge chop. And a third. Both these women so talented. But who is better than the other? That's why we're having this match. Oh, whoa. Right in the turnbuckle.
Tarantula. Emma Lock, I believe this is called.
Well, I always thought the Emma Lock was the Indian Deathlock into that
oh shit. What did she call that?
And now,
what did she call that move on the ropes? The tarantulas. What did she call that?
I feel like she used to call that the dilemma, but I'm not sure.
Oh yeah.
Of course, now she's no longer Emma, so it's weird. So tarantula really is the proper term, I guess, for the moment.
That's right, yeah.
And now front face lock, or no, Tree of Woe.
Put her into a Tree of Woe. I love it.
And Tenille very mindful. Oh, what a kick to the back. Great control of Deonna here. Slides down, grabs the hair. Wow. Just brilliant by Tenille. She knows that she's got till 5.
That would suck.
And now look at Deonna's positioning. Could be time for what was formerly known as an Emmamite sandwich. Charging. Yep. There it is.
Never forget when she literally knocked Becky Lynch out and pinned her with that move.
Exactly. That's how devastating it is. And Deonna, thankfully, able to maintain her faculties, so she was able to kick out. Wouldn't want this match to end just yet.
That's like one of my favorite moments ever.
Yeah. That was crazy when that happened. We were both so confused. And now look at this Tenille. Talk about commitment to a game plan. Back to the grounded full Nelson. Now with the body scissors.
Yeah.
I mean, you want to talk about monopolizing the body.
That's going to be tough to get out of, man. That's going to be... Oh, but look at this. She turns it into a pin. God, Deonna's so good.
I mean, I keep saying, brother, her acumen, technically speaking, is above that of most women's competitors. And her awareness and her situational awareness, knowing that she was in the center of the ring, so her best bet was to reverse the leverage, Just brilliant. And now Tenille going for the lariat again. Roll up here by Deonna.
Only a 2 count.
Had Tenille deep. Tenille kicked out.
Tenille shoves Deonna into the ropes. Deonna with the kick, though. I think Tenille wanted a back body drop. Deonna saw it coming really quickly and nailed her with a kick right to the head. Now Deonna with the series of forearms. There's the spin kick. Oh, Deonna off the ropes. Knee to the head. Keeps her in position with a Russian leg sweep. Very nice.
Excellent chain of offense. And Tenille kicks out.
This is already the best match of the night so far.
Yeah. I got to say, before that, I really enjoyed King Brian versus Jake Manning because I thought they were both quality workers. And then behind that, the triple threat. But yeah, this is just kind of running away with it. And now, their body shots. Oh, almost like a final cut there.
Yeah. Only a 2 count, though.
Hey, Deonna's double tough. I'll tell you what, it's going to take a lot to put her away. And Tenille knows that.
Is Tenille thinking about going in for another one of these Emma sandwiches?
I'm sure. You better make sure you don't get full on him. And Deonna
booted right in the face.
Okay, right. Oh, could be the Fuji. No, Mahistral Cradle. Mahistral Cradle.
No.
But look how she maintains control of the arm for the Fujiwara. She's got it. I mean, Tenille isn't exactly in the center of the ring. She could get to the ropes believably, but I don't know what she's thinking here.
Oh, she calls that running crossbody. It's not the Emma sandwich anymore. She calls that the taste of Tenille now.
Oh, awesome. Well, now we know what to call it in the future because I guarantee you this won't be our last Tenille Dashwood match.
Yes.
Fireman's carry here by Deonna. Love Deonna's sense of urgency. She knew the Fujiwara failed, but she's not out of this match. Tenille slides out. Kick to the midsection. Off the ropes.
Apparently she doesn't use the Muda lock anymore as her finisher.
Oh, wow. What is her finisher now?
It's like a running drop kick to the head.
I think that's what she used to beat Rachel Ellering, so.
Yeah, she calls it Spotlight.
Interesting. Because it's on me.
Yeah.
Oh, and Tenille the head.
Drives her into the turnbuckle. Neck breaker on Purrazzo there. And now Tenille.
Could be the kick to the head. The
there
spotlight.
It is. There's the spotlight. That's going to be it.
I was just getting ready to mention she was setting up for it. She got it. 3 count.
Wow.
I'm going to be truthful. I kind of prefer the Muda lock, but I'm sure the spotlight will grow on me. I think it's always good to have what was that?
Anytime you can get like an out of nowhere kind of finisher, I'm all for it. And that feels more out of nowhere than the Muda lock. And really, I wouldn't be surprised if she still would occasionally use the Muda lock to put away opponents that manage to kick out a spotlight.
Yeah, that's a good point. I was even going to say that an impact maneuver never really hurts. And the Muda lock is a secondary finisher. I'd be cool with that. It's just she has such breathtaking form on it. Like, she does it to perfection. That's why I really hate to see it go.
And I love how, like, extra brutal it is when she, like, really cranks on it, too.
Yeah, absolutely, dude.
Honestly, my favorite part about the Muda lock, I didn't even love it that much when she was in, like, her early run as, like, the face evolution, face kind of Emma. But when she went back to NXT and started doing the curb stomp to set up the Emma lock, I bought in full time.
Right.
And now we've got your boy Matt Riddle taking on Brad Hollister.
And I'm very curious about Brad Hollister. I know Wes said that I would like him, and I missed a shit ton in chat, so I'm kind of recapping all of that while we're getting introductions here.
Well, and speaking of chat, we did just get a $2 super chat from Cliff Amal. I haven't seen one person kick out a spotlight.
Well, that's good. Shows that the finish has credibility, which I think is
I take it that means she never hit it against Sumi Sakai in the semifinals of the Women of Honor Championship tournament.
I guess, that would be an educated assumption to make, given what we know.
Yeah.
And now, let's see. Oh, yeah, Cliff. And Cliff and James interacting. That was great. Oh, wow. Apparently Flip Gordon believes the earth is flat. I don't know if James is talking about somebody else or like what the hell is going on.
No, I'm pretty sure he's talking about Flip.
That's really sad. It's really actually kind of sad that notions of flat earth are as prevalent as they are. But regardless, and Tenille's still in the ring.
The thing about the whole, like, flat Earth or 9/11 or whatever conspiracies you want to talk about, if you Google a positive like variation of a question regarding that, you're gonna find results. Like if you Google is the Earth flat, you're gonna find websites saying that it is and providing what they refer to as proof that it is. If you Google was 9/11 an inside job, you're gonna find websites saying that it was. If you Google, chemtrails or were dinosaur bones fake or whatever the hell you want to Google conspiracy theory wise, you're going to find positive results confirming that belief.
Oh yeah, well, I think I even talked to you and this is a long while back, this conversation, but I told you about an essay I read by one philosopher because the Stone by the New York Times. I read that editorial regularly, and they talked about how the age of information really doesn't do much for democracy because somebody could say something in a debate and then somebody else could say something different. And then you could verify both positions. It's the same way with creationism versus science, like the Big Bang versus say young Earth creationism. You could type in a question to see the two competing views, how they answer it. And you could get, the young Earth is the top page result, whereas the other result could be, a little bit further down. You could pretty much, what was I going to say? Validate. That's what I'm looking for. Validate any belief that you have and verify any belief that you have if you just know where to look in this age of information. So,
yep.
And we got Brad Hollister here.
Brad Hollister looks kind of like a similar kind of style, similar build and that kind of stuff to Jeff Cobb. I doubt he's as athletic as Cobb, but he's got a similar kind of build and look and stuff.
I'll tell you what, that getup he's got, I feel like he almost wanted to audition to be the third Steiner brother way back when. But here's Matt Riddle.
Oh, and now Hollister goes low, grabs the leg, goes into the waist.
Oh, whoa. You, I don't know what happened on my player, but you got way ahead of me, apparently. What's your timestamp?
1:15:06:07.
Damn, I figured something was up. Can you just pause very quickly while I meet up with you?
I paused at 1:15:10 if you want to get there, and then we can do a new countdown to restart.
Absolutely.
Where were you? What was your timestamp?
I was at 1:14. I figured something was up. I'm at 1:15:10. So if you just want to do a quick countdown.
All right, 3, 2, 1, go.
Anyway, back to this match here. Nice takeover.
And there's the headlock, a head scissors from Riddle. Oh, but the kip up out of it by Hollister. I dig it, man. I like this this Brad Hollister. I'm digging him so far.
Hey, Ashton, you think after this match, do you think Matt Riddle has any connections in this high school to get some pop behind the gym after this match?
Oh, absolutely. He has connections in every promotion.
That's awesome. All right. Well, and oh yeah, by the way, happy early 420 to everybody. I know I'm going to be celebrating tomorrow as we got a waist lock here.
Yeah, I mean, if you live in Europe, you're already celebrating 420 if you want to.
That's true. Happy 420 to everybody in Europe. I don't know if DBK celebrates, but if you do, know that we're thinking of you.
Yeah,
Europe, Paul's in England.
Europe, Japan, Australia.
Oh my God, Brad Hollister with the power.
Asia.
And speaking of Asia, we know our Asia isn't in this chat, but I don't know. Maybe she'll happen upon this later.
Let's be real, guys. It's 420 in most of the world right now.
Yeah. Everybody gets to have all the fun early.
We're now behind the times.
Greco-Roman knuckle lock here between Hollister and Riddle. Nice go behind, though, by Hollister. Again, I feel like this guy was an aspiring Steiner brother. Matt Riddle there grabs the arm. Now it's standing switch into the sleeper. Back up there goes Hollister. But Riddle keeps the hold applied. And now, oh my God, just drops down all that weight on Riddle. Oh, but Riddle pops back up. Right back into the choke. Or naked choke here. They scramble. Riddle trying to keep it all together, trying to push himself up, but no, I think he's got a break because they were all tangled up in the ropes.
Yep.
Tell you, Matt Riddle is a beast. Hollister there shoving Riddle right back.
Just shoving match now.
These guys, I mean, oh, look at that. Nice. German. German. My God, Riddle's impressive, but Hollister ate it.
Yeah, Hollister's up. Hollister grabs him, German of his own.
Beautiful German there by
Riddle
Hollister.
didn't pop up with quite as much ease as Hollister did.
Yeah, Hollister, I mean, he's a big boy, and you can tell that he can take a beating and keep on trucking along. And now Riddle. Oh, shushing here.
Oh, the chop.
Oh, but Hollister doesn't seem amused.
Knife.
Oh, knife edge chop there. I was expecting more impact on that. Riddle able to handle himself okay. Chop right back there. Back and forth these two go.
Knife edge chops do nothing but make me long for Marufuji.
And we got a $4.99 super chat from Storyteller Wes. I will celebrate 420 at new Lucha Mania, main evented by Cero Miedo. Yeah, I know. We've got that match against Flip Gordon, you said. Pentagon Jr. It should be an excellent contest. Right now, though, we've got a contest unfolding here between Matt Riddle and Brad Hollister off the ropes. Nice jumping forearm there. And another one to Brad Hollister. And Matt Riddle pumping himself up. And Riddle charging, jumping forearm again. Got some great height on that one. Exploder.
Riddle was definitely thinking T-bone there, but Hollister fought out of it, and there's the headbutt. Hollister. Oh, there is the T-bone.
You know what I like? He used Hollister's own momentum against him to get it off, partner. That was smart by Riddle.
Absolutely. That was brilliant.
I mean, again, this guy's only been in the game 3 years, and he's picked it up so quickly.
Matt Riddle, the prodigy.
Absolutely. 2. Kick out there by Hollister.
I feel like Matt Riddle might even be further along on his development than Shayna Baszler, who's been in the game about as long as he has. They're pretty similar as far as experience goes in pro wrestling.
No, Hollister got the knees up.
Oh, and now Hollister wants a German. Nailed it. Riddle pops up, though. Goes for the shoot kick, misses.
And another.
Hollister goes for another German. Riddle, too athletic. Lands on his feet. Oh, my God. I think Riddle wanted a diving forearm there, but Hollister caught him in midair. A third German in a row from Hollister to Riddle, and Riddle didn't pop up quite as easily that time.
Hey, you know I'm a huge fan of that technical wrestling, of the suplex style. I'm digging Hollister, another German there. I've always dug Matt Riddle, so that's no surprise. Hollister showing me something. Lateral press. Kick out there by Riddle. And Hollister. I'll tell you, for all the slight cracks I've made about the guy, he's definitely shown the ability that he possesses. Goes right into the headlock.
Headlock, yeah.
Now Riddle, his hand roaming around Hollister's head.
Really cranking on it, too. Oh, and Riddle trying to fight out with some midsection punches.
He got out. Forearms. Overhand chop there. Oh, my God. Hollister just stopping him, though. Right in the lateral press again. And Riddle kicks out. Now this referee telling him, hey, this match ain't over yet. That wasn't 3. You got to keep going. Chop there. And now another chop. Brad Hollister. Oh, but Matt Riddle, though, responding.
Wow, these forearms. Oh, and there's the German.
Another German.
Another German from Brad Hollister. He has hit probably 5 or 6 of those on Riddle so far in this match. And every one of them is going to accumulate and just, cause that damage over time.
I'll tell you, nobody told me that Brad Hollister minored in architecture because he's building his own suplex city right now. And now Matt Riddle going for the armbar. Hollister rolls through. What a roll through. And then right into the camel.
Steiner recliner.
Yeah, Steiner recliner. There you go.
I mean, you brought up that he looked like he belonged with the Steiner Bros earlier, and hey, here you go.
$2 super chat from Cliff Amal, Chad Gable, and Matt Riddle, the Sick Bros.
Oh my God,
I could dig it.
Would be amazing.
Oh,
Riddle thinking Tombstone, maybe.
Oh, you mean the Bro Stone?
Oh, but no, Hollister got him up.
Oh, wow. Hollister, too. Oh, just kicked out.
That was so close.
You're kidding me. I just saw that shoulder. It's almost like a twitch, like a involuntary response.
Yeah.
Just shot off the canvas. But Hollister, though, it's got to be a matter of time. He's got to be seeing Riddle and thinking, I've got to pick my spot. I got to hit big. I got to win big. Riddle, though, with the strikes. Oh, kicks. Hollister off. Oh, Hollister, though. There's the kick. Riddle scoring with the kick there. What a match this has been between these two guys.
Oh, he wants a bro to sleep. He wants a bro to sleep.
Get it.
No.
He got it.
Oh, he did get it. And now he's going to follow it up with a bridging German. That's got to be it, right? Oh, what?
No, it's not.
Out. The bro to sleep into the bridging German, and Hollister still kicked out. Are you kidding me?
This Hollister is something else. In the words of Jim Ross, he's tougher than a $2 steak. Cent on there. Oh, my God. Another cent on there. I'll tell you, this match feels almost PWG quality to me as Hollister again kicks out. I wonder what else this Hollister has to give. Storyteller West says apparently he goes by Big Bacon. Brad Hollister. He looks like he's full of plenty of bacon. I've been telling you, this guy gets his protein. I'll tell you that right now. And now Matt Riddle. Shoot kick. Shoot kick again. And a third shoot kick. But Hollister there with the body shots.
The strikes on Riddle's, really his entire torso and a few to his head too. Now Riddle, I think, wants a backslide, but Hollister has a way lower center of gravity. That might be the worst possible move to try and do on a guy of that stature. And there he gets the
backslide. No.
Look at Riddle. What's Riddle thinking? Power bomb.
Stacks him up. No.
Through, knee to the face. Rolls.
What a knee.
2. Hollister kicks out again.
And Riddle even has a look. He's experiencing exasperation. Just thinking, what the hell else do I have to do to put Hollister away here? And now Riddle. Riddle stalking Hollister here. And just kind of kicking him away. That might be the frustration talking, though, Matt. You've got to get on Hollister. This is a guy looking for a win. And what a huge win it would be, given the name that Matt Riddle has made for himself over the years in such a short time. If Hollister could beat Riddle, that would be huge. I mean, I don't know Hollister's credentials in NEW, but you beat a guy like Riddle, you've got to be in the conversation to be facing Flip Gordon down the road. And now the strikes here by Matt Riddle.
There from Riddle. Ducks the lariat attempt. Oh.
Ripcord. Knee.
Rain trigger. And Hollister powering up a second rain trigger, going for the pin 2, and Hollister kicks out again.
How much is Hollister willing to endure to get the 3 count on Matt Riddle? And is that even a relevant question? Because he may not have anything left to give. I mean, it might just be one more impact move here from Matt Riddle. And, oh my God. Oh, but Hollister kept the hold applied. Oh my God. Power bomb. Lariat. Oh my God. Another power bomb. Sit out this time.
2, 3. That's it.
Oh my God. Hollister gets the win.
You definitely had a point earlier. Hollister needs to be in the conversation for the NEW world title right now.
Absolutely. And that was just incredible to me. Hollister showing that he came to win, and he won big tonight. We've got 2 matches left, folks. We're going to switch gears here. I don't know if Hollister's got anything post-match or whatever. He's motioning for a drink. I don't know if he's motioning for a drink or, yeah, somebody throw him a bottle of water. He's got to be dehydrated after that performance. My God. Him and Matt Riddle gave everything. Riddle already getting up. Riddle may not even know what the hell hit him. And now look at that. Eye to eye. You got to wonder, is it going to erupt all over again here? Are we ready to see a rematch already between these two? I know there's the show of respect. Love seeing that. Class A by both men. Matt Riddle showing his respect to this crowd in turn showing the respect of the two competitors. That was one hell of a clinic. And now we can switch gears. Wrecking Ball and Josh Briggs. And again, we've got introductions here. And Cliff all cheering up Matt Riddle, reminding him that tomorrow is 420. So I'm sure he wasn't really frowning for long when thinking about the turn of the holiday. You know, it just being right around the corner.
Oh, okay. Storyteller West says that Hollister as a face is a recent development.
Oh, okay.
And there you see Wrecking Ball Legursky with, what I'm assuming is his manager in front of him.
I'll tell you, Wrecking Ball Legursky and how animated this manager is, they would have fit right into the golden era of the World Wrestling Federation back in the 80s. They just kind of have that vibe to me. And damn.
I mean, honestly, I could see them even being, like you're saying the 80s. I would even see them lasting into like early to mid 90s.
And yet here they are in modern times in living color, folks.
Living color. Oh my God.
Wrecking Ball Legursky and his manager, who really, my God, how many Red Bulls did he have before work today?
I mean, maybe the reason that you are like throwing back to the 80s is because the manager looks like he's literally dressed like Brother
Love. And now we're awaiting the arrival of Josh Briggs, so I'm curious what he's going to be like. And now Wes says, my buddy Ed trained with Wrecking Ball, says he has the stiffest headbutt in wrestling history. Ooh, that won't be good for Josh Briggs. And apparently our ring announcer told something to Legursky's manager that he did not like. I don't know if the manager's banned or what, but we're waiting now the arrival of Josh Briggs. I'm curious. I mean, we saw American Sumo. He really wasn't much. Legursky seems like a big guy. I mean, again, you know, the Wrecking Ball. I'm curious what his ability will be like.
You're a big guy. Are you?
Yeah. And there is Josh Briggs.
What the hell? He's a big guy too.
Yeah, absolutely.
He looks legitimately huge. He might be like a 6'8".
And now high-fiving the crowd here. That's one guy that doesn't mind being touched by these fans. You know, like, I don't know if he knows these guys or
6'8". I just looked, dude. I just looked on Cage Match, and Josh Briggs is listed at 6'8", 268. I nailed it.
Damn.
Woohoo!
I mean, who knows, brother? Coming out of this show, we may have one or two future NXT prospects. You never know in this business. Some people start in a high school gym and they end up in freaking WrestleMania of all places, so you never know. And now, Josh Briggs here meeting eye to eye with Wrecking Ball. God damn. Now, this match has definitely piqued my interest looking at the size of both of these guys. I mean, Briggs definitely the taller of the two, but Wrecking Ball definitely has more mass to him. And the referee trying to keep Legursky at bay. Josh Briggs, though, I really dig the look. I hope he has the ring work to match, because I'll tell you, I'm vibing with the aesthetic right now. And Wrecking Ball he's just itching for that bell to ring, I think. And now, my God, look at this confrontation here. This crowd, though, firmly behind Josh Briggs. And there's Legursky's manager just trying to drown out the cheers for Briggs. Like, no, I can't hear you. It doesn't exist. Oh, man. And Legursky there inviting Briggs to bring everything he's got.
Legursky's a big son of a bitch, too. He's probably a good 6'6".
Oh, man. And this guy's eyes to eye, practically nose to nose, and now shoved there by Legursky to Briggs. And Briggs shoving Legursky right back.
This is a real freaking hoss fight right here, brother.
Body shots ear by Legursky.
Yeah, Legursky got the jump on him.
Headbutt there, and as Wes said that his friend Ed, who trains with Legursky, said stiffest headbutt in the business. So Chubb's there. Oh my God. Clubby blow. And Legursky off to a great start. The wrecking ball coming to do his damage. Can Josh Briggs get out of this predicament? Oh, what a boot! What a shot to the face. Clubby blows to the back. And Briggs is all over Legursky here. Oh, now he's going to rip open the top. Oh, the bare chest. Overhand chop. Kick right to the face. Got the wrist. And now, all right, well, shoulder block. Now body shots there. Irish whip. Oh, missed the splash in the corner, did Wrecking Ball. And Briggs now. Oh, vaulted over, but lands on the apron. Got the boot up again over the rope. That was impressive by Briggs. Now Briggs is going to go to the top rope.
Cross body, are you kidding me right now?
Cross body by Briggs.
That was amazing.
And the manager freaking out. Oh. And welcome, Dominique Adams. We're happy to have you.
Dude, did you see the way Briggs just got out of the ring?
No, I didn't see that. I was looking at chat, actually.
He literally, like, from inside the ring, he reached over the top rope down to the apron and flung his body over the top rope and landed feet first on the outside floor.
Nice.
It was like some Kane shit.
Yeah, sounds like it.
I think Cassius Ohno sometimes gets out of the ring that way, too. That's like how Jushin Thunder Liger gets out of the ring.
And Wrecking Ball there with the overhand chop. And I'll tell you, these two guys just continuing to fight at it here.
Yeah, and I saw a forearm and then Sledge, and there's a forearm again from Briggs. Briggs getting in the ring to break up the count, you see. Oh,
very smart by Briggs.
Oh, no, that's how he got out of the ring before. There you just saw it. He got out of the ring the same way there that he got out of the ring before, but he got caught this time.
And now, Wrecking Ball, Legursky there. Oh, my God.
Sent Briggs into the guardrail. And now just choking him. Just foot choke.
And Legursky here just imposing his will on Josh Briggs.
Huge. These guys are both gigantic human beings.
Clubby blow to the back there.
I mean, Legursky's a big guy overall. Like, he's tall and large just overall. Briggs, though, man, he's got that height. Briggs is tall as hell.
Absolutely. Legursky now bringing up the count.
Briggs has a good build to him, too. Briggs kind of reminds me, like, you know, shape-wise of Austin Madelson, the guy that plays Vibora on Lucha Underground.
Right. Oh, another boot there by Briggs.
Isn't that kind of like a similar kind of build height thing?
I would certainly say so. Now into the steel steps.
Right into the steel steps and really just completely, basically removed the steel steps from any semblance of what they were supposed to look like. And now you see Briggs undoing the outside mat, it looks like.
And now Briggs.
And
he's
again,
really looking to do some damage.
I appreciate that these guys remember to break the count every 10 or however many, 10 or 20 seconds. I don't know what the count is here.
And now he's got Wrecking Ball up. What's Briggs thinking about? Front face lock. He's probably thinking a suplex on the floor. That will not feel good. And now. Oh, wait a minute here. Wait a minute. Oh, but Wrecking Ball blocking it. Legursky maybe looking to reverse the leverage and suplex Briggs onto the floor. And he does. Oh, my God. That cannot feel good. And his manager, Jared, is loving this right now.
He really, really is, isn't he?
He is just so joyous at the destruction caused by his monster.
Yeah.
As these fans letting Legursky know exactly what they think of him. But Legursky now has a foothold in this match. He has been dominant. The momentum is firmly in his corner. And now, oh, wait a minute here. He's backing up. He's creating space for him and Briggs. I don't like this.
Oh, he ended up going right into the ring post. Oh, and
one of these guys has broken the count in a while. I'd be mindful of that.
I mean, big boot. That was a huge boot.
Yeah, Josh Briggs. I mean, if Roderick Strong's the Messiah, the backbreaker, then I'll tell you what, Josh Briggs definitely is a proficient man of the boot, because we've seen so many super kicks and boots in this match. That leg work. And now Briggs again back in the ring. Ref continues the count.
Oh, you know Briggs is thinking dive, brother.
No way.
I guarantee it. We've already seen him go for a slingshot move. We've already seen him do a top rope crossbody. I guarantee you he's thinking dive.
Oh, dear God.
Oh, yeah. Here we go. Over the top rope dive. Yes.
Shades of the Undertaker.
I love it. And you know what? I got to give massive props to my boy. Shit. I forgot his name already. Wrecking Ball, for just being the base for that move, because that's a move that he can't do against everybody. He needs somebody big and strong enough to be able to catch him for that move not to be dangerous. So props to Wrecking Ball for catching him. That was great too.
Absolutely. As Briggs
Legursky. That's his name, Legursky. I gotta remember, because like it reminds me of Bronco Legursky.
Oh, and Jared though, hooking the leg of Briggs. Oh,
now Legursky off the ropes. Lariat to the back of the head. Off the rope again. He's thinking elbow drop.
Nicely done there.
1, 2, and Briggs kicks out.
I'll tell you, this has been quite a hoss fight here. But Legursky, that explosive offense and that lariat to the back of the head. I mean, Briggs might have kicked out, but I don't know if he's regained his equilibrium quite yet, because nothing will rattle you quite like a lariat to the back of the head. Off the ropes, Briggs hangs on. Kick there.
Punch to the face.
And how that'll mess you up too.
Oh,
spinning side slam. That might do it.
But a 1 count. A 1 count, John. Briggs kicked out and immediately started powering up. He's really feeling himself right now, man.
He's still favoring the back, though, partner, from being suplexed on the floor earlier, if you remember.
Oh, yeah. Oh, we've got the double choke. Both guys want a choke slam, I think.
And which one's going to get the advantage? No.
Oh, Legursky trying to break the arm off, and he does. Oh, Legursky's thinking choke slam. Oh my God! Briggs did a backflip and landed on his feet. Choke slam to Legursky. Yes.
Oh my God, Briggs. Briggs.
1, 2. Oh, and Legursky kicks out. This is exactly where I parked my car.
Yeah. And now Briggs. I think motion. Oh, but wait, there's Jared again. And I think the match has to get thrown out. And the ref calling for the bell here.
Lame.
It's a damn shame that we're not going to.
Right when I was getting excited and into the match too. Damn it.
Oh, and Jared gets thrown down. Briggs not dealing with it. Legursky, though, looking like he's recovering. Watch out, Briggs. My God, this guy almost looks like a miniature Gilbert Gottfried, for God's sakes. And now, begging off Briggs.
Please don't hurt my client.
Oh, God. Affleck. And now, Briggs. Oh, the clubby blow there. And now, Legursky.
What did you call him?
And now, foot choke. Briggs here getting choked by the boot of Legursky, the Wrecking Ball, who's going to lose this match via disqualification. It's a shame that our only DQ finish of the night so far, anyway, had to come by way of this house fight. I was really enjoying seeing the athleticism of Briggs. Yeah. And now Jared's spitting on Briggs. And there's the chop there. My God. And now, oh, the foot choke there. And Jared directing traffic. He wants his monster. Oh, wait a minute. Mick Foley.
Here. And of course, he's wearing Santa-themed sweatpants.
I feel like Mick just rolled out of bed and he just happened to know this event was going on. Now he's threatening with Sacco here. Oh, but Briggs with the headbutt.
Dude, Briggs is taking care of business on his own. He doesn't give a shit.
And Briggs always standing behind Jared.
You don't need no Mick Foley to help him.
And Jared, be careful here. Briggs meeting him there. Now he's begging off. Oh, but Foley only grabbing Jared. Sacco. The mandible claw on Jared here. I know he's dragging Jared to the back. I mean, the match is already over. Foley could have been used out here several minutes ago. Oh, wait a minute here, though. Wrecking Ball. Wrecking Ball standing behind Briggs.
Over the top rope. See you, Wrecking Ball.
And Briggs standing tall. He's claimed the ring for himself. And Wrecking Ball kicking the steel steps. He is pissed. He is fuming. This is not how he wanted his night to end. He loses the match via disqualification, and he can't even get the beatdown he was looking for. Oh, wait a minute here.
You know, I don't know how old Josh Briggs is, but he's been in the business for less than 3 years.
Oh, wow. So he's like another Matt Riddle type.
I don't know. He's a former football player. He was an offensive lineman for the University of Massachusetts.
And now Foley and Briggs standing tall, keeping Legursky at bay. I'll tell you, I was not expecting to see Mick Foley here. And Legursky there just throwing the chair. And now Briggs dropping his chair. And Foley, I think, just took off Sacco. He extends his hand to Briggs, and there's the handshake. Now Foley raising the hand of Briggs. That's quite an endorsement. And we've just got one match left, folks, and that's our main event tag team matchup. Oh, wait, Foley's got a mic here. I can't really make out what Foley's saying here.
I think I'm okay with not knowing what Foley says.
And $1.99 super chat from Storyteller Wes. Mick forgot his bag. And Foley talking about Bullet Club shirts and some other kind of shirt. And so Foley's cutting a promo here, but we do have one match left, and that's Rey Mysterio and Flip Gordon versus Joey Mercury and Caleb Konley.
Yep.
I'm very curious about this Caleb Konley because, again, I know you said he does Impact, and we got to see Flip Gordon a little bit from that Super Card of Honor show. But I was very impressed by him, so cool to see more of him.
Funny. I mean, you're not wrong. It was pretty worthy.
Yeah. And I'm just waiting for us to switch gears here. Now we got two people in the ring. So what was your match of the night thus far?
Probably Tenille Deonna.
I would agree with you on that.
Yeah.
Oh, Storyteller West says apparently Bullet Club was at the show. I wonder if they make an appearance during the main event or something. Now Mick still cutting a promo here and addressing the fans. I think Mick's finally leaving. Okay, here we go. Main event time. Rey Mysterio teaming with the NEW World Champion.
Flip. Taking on Joey Mercury and Trevor Lee's TNA tag team partner, Caleb Konley.
Joey Mercury, a former, I want to say, 2 or 3 time WWE tag team champion with his friend, now currently Johnny Mundo, but back then Johnny Nitro as part of M&M. And we've got our ring announcer here making the formal introductions of the competitors. And just checking up on chat here.
There's Caleb Konley.
Oh, yeah, Caleb Konley. You know what? I dig the look.
He looks like he belongs with Trevor Lee, doesn't he?
Yeah. Definitely seems very into himself. My kind of guy. And teaming with Joey Mercury, that's going to be an interesting tandem, to say the least. Because, again, like you said, on Impact Wrestling, Konley teams with Trevor Lee. So, you know, this guy's also adept at tag team wrestling. So you've got two different guys with a, you know, sense of familiarity. I mean, Joey Mercury, definitely so, in the tag team world. Against Rey Mysterio, who's no stranger to tag team success himself. He's won WWE Tag Gold with Edge, Batista, freaking Eddie Guerrero. So,
yeah.
Rey is quite accomplished in the tag team scene himself. And Flip Gordon, I mean, he is the NEW World Champion. So, and there is Joey Mercury. Man, he has really come a ways since the days he was sporting fur coats and actual hair. He's been bald for quite some time, but now he's just sporting jeans and bare chest. And now he got the response he was looking for. It's like, no, we're doing it again.
I found Josh Briggs on a draft website.
Oh, nice.
He's not 6'8", he's 6'5", but still, he pulls it off.
Absolutely.
And he got in amazing shape because coming out of UMass as a guard, he was 303 pounds.
Damn.
Yeah, so he got himself in amazing shape really quickly because he graduated from UMass in, I believe, 2016. So he is a probably 24 or 25-year-old who is about 6'5", and I would guess probably around 250 pounds just based on his look. But he was over 300 in college. That's amazing. And we got a $4.99 super chat from Storyteller Wes. My cousin couldn't make it, so Ray agreed to record a message for her. Dude's a class act. That is awesome, Wes.
Yeah, Ray seems like that type of guy. I will say, though, about Josh Briggs, it would not surprise me if that guy ended up on WWE's radar one of these days. Because I think being young, being the height that he is, you know, and just everything. I just feel like he checks all the boxes, so to speak. And now we've got the introductions of the challengers for this match.
Yeah, I'm seeing he actually hasn't even really been wrestling for much more than 2 years. He's been wrestling since February of 2016. So he is a definite prospect for sure.
Absolutely. And there is Flip Gordon, the champion.
No, see, that's the thing. I just saw a message from Kid Coheed. You got to understand, I'm not looking on the team website. I'm looking on an actual NFL draft, like combine result website. So I would be getting the official weigh-in result from the Massachusetts Pro Day of 2016. So he was definitely 6'5", 303 at the time. And this was, I mean, hell, this would have been probably in like February, March of 2016. So this is right around the time that he decided to get into pro wrestling. So he's a prospect for sure, man. I mean, the fact that he put in the kind of work to drop, I'm guessing 50 or 60 pounds to get into shape to be a wrestler. And I even read an interview where he said that he feels like he was put on this earth to be a pro wrestler. Like, yes, Josh Briggs is absolutely a guy that should be on everyone's radar. And he's definitely on now.
Well, that's really exciting to hear, partner. Yeah, I mean, is it safe to say that he's a prospect that you're most excited about coming out of your first experience with NEW here?
Definitely, for sure. That I didn't know about before today, absolutely.
Yeah, nice, nice.
And
if he does break it out into NXT, we can say it all started with our first experience with him at NEW, courtesy of Wes here. So
yeah, and I also just saw another message from Kid Coheed saying, "Oh, he made it all the way to a pro day, and didn't make a practice squad." Well, first of all, it's not really something that you make. Like, pretty much anybody can work out at a pro day if you went to this school and played college. And, you know, it doesn't really necessarily mean that the NFL sees anything in you. Plus, even if the NFL did see something in him, if he wanted to play in the NFL, he probably would have then, but I'm pretty sure he just wanted to be a pro wrestler. That's just what he wanted to do. So it's just his preference.
Right.
I mean, Brennan Williams, who's in NXT right now, did make it to the NFL. He played for the Jaguars. I think he had a stint with the Giants, maybe? Or no, not the Giants, the Cardinals, I want to say. He actually did see like NFL playing time, but it just wasn't his passion anymore. He just decided to go to NXT and try the wrestling thing out. And I'd say he's doing pretty well. I'm looking forward to him actually getting a character and making an actual debut on NXT television, because he's another guy that's like big, athletic, everything that I'm looking forward to seeing. Black Otaku, I believe, is what he goes by. So, and there you see Ray and Flip.
That's quite a dream team if I ever saw one. I mean, the aerial stylings of these two put together may be more than what Caleb and Joey can handle collectively.
Javaris, you missed pretty much everything, but we're about 2 hours into a show that's only about 2 hours and 20 minutes. So,
yeah, sorry about that, Javaris. I did the mass tagging, so I know you must have been tied up. I know you've been doing intensive training on Fighter Z for your rematch with Kenny Omega.
That's so cool that he gets to play Dragon Ball Fighter Z with Kenny.
I know, right? It's like, oh, hey, how was your week? I just got done playing video games with Kenny Omega. Your life sucks. I win. Now they're trying to cover their bases. And Ray and Flip claim the ring.
It's funny because I remember this one time I played a game of Brawlhalla against Mewtwo King, who is like a celebrity in the Smash Bros community. And I thought I was hot shit for actually being able to beat him. Here's Javaris playing Kenny fucking Omega.
Yeah. He's looking for that rematch, man. Javaris is itching for it. Just like these two are itching to get their hands on Caleb and Joey. You gotta imagine, Flip, even though the title isn't on the line, you've always got to be vigilant when you're the world champion. Can you imagine if Caleb or Joey was able to sneak a pin on the world champion? That would most definitely have to put them in line for a future championship opportunity. And the referee now trying to get order restored here. Joey and Caleb might be talking strategy, might be worrying themselves sick. I don't know. Maybe it's a little bit of both. And Javaris said, brother, I was asleep. Well, I thought we made you sound a lot better, but you know what? I hope the nap was good to you, though, Javaris. Nothing like quality sleep. Now these two staring down Joey and Caleb. Oh, Ray's got a mic. I didn't even realize that.
Interesting.
Joey looking all panicked like, no, you're wrong.
Oh, they call themselves Flip 19.
I dig it.
I can dig that for sure. Yeah, that's cool.
I mean, hell, if they've got a team name, I guarantee you they probably got the synergy to match, which I can't as confidently say for Caleb Konley and Joey Mercury.
Dude, since this match hasn't properly started yet, I just want to say I'm reading this interview with Josh Briggs. I love this question. Someone said, complete the following sentence. If I don't make it to the WWE, I'll blank. You want to know what he said?
What'd he say?
Make it someplace else.
Oh, well, there you go.
I love that answer. It's like he doesn't give a shit if it's WWE or not. He's going to make himself.
I appreciate that. I definitely respect that work ethic.
Yeah, that's awesome. And you know he's dedicated to the business too, because like the next question was, if I wasn't a wrestler, I would be blank. And he said miserable. Like, this is this dude's life now. And he's not even necessarily in it for the money, because I saw that before he got into wrestling, he saved a substantial amount of money up. So now he's sitting on saved money. So he's not in it for the money. He's doing this because he freaking wants to. I am so into this dude. I'm going to follow this dude on Twitter.
Yeah, dude, that's definitely a guy whose career you're going to want to track. Meanwhile, for our main event, fun little fact for everybody. It's funny that on both sides of the ring, we have Joey Mercury on one side and Rey Mysterio on the other, because when Eminem debuted in ring on SmackDown, their first match was for the WWE Tag Team titles, and they beat the team of Eddie Guerrero and Rey Mysterio. So Joey and Rey have quite an extensive history that's laden with championship gold.
Look at you. That was amazing. What a connection.
And it's funny that we are coming full circle. I've been saying lately, time's a flat circle. We got it again here. Joey Mercury and Rey Mysterio meeting each other in tag team competition.
That's the name of a PWG show.
Indeed it is. It's also quickly becoming the name of my life philosophy, but that's another story for another time, as Caleb now has control of the arm of Flip Gordon. Right into the wrist lock. And Flip leading the charge. Flip also incredibly young. I remember, I thought you said Supercard of Honor. Isn't he 24, I want to say? So he is on the younger side.
Flip, yeah. Flip Gordon is on the younger side.
And now ringing the arm out.
26, by the way.
Oh, 26. So me and him are the same age. That's interesting. Now he's got control of the arm. Caleb here. Trying to grab the hair. Unsuccessful. And, when you're the world champion of any promotion, I don't care if you're the WWE champion or the NEW champion, you're a world champion anywhere. I don't have that backflip there. There's a certain amount of pride and responsibility that comes with it. You are bearing a company's hopes and dreams and just everything on your shoulders. You're the guy. You're the guy whose mug is on the posters and everything else, hoping that people will come and see you, that you're that tantalizing and scintillating in what you offer, that people will pay their hard-earned money to see you do what you do best. And Flip Gordon is that guy right now.
Flip in there with Konley.
And Konley catching a breath. My point being,
West just said that he's going to be seeing Josh Briggs team up with Hollister tomorrow.
Should be a very interesting tandem, to say the least.
Yeah, Brad Hollister, that's the powerhouse that we saw beat Matt Riddle earlier tonight. Him and Josh Briggs as a team seems like an unstoppable tandem.
Absolutely. Now, look at this here by Flip Gordon. Very fluid here. And it's nice seeing Flip Gordon, really just in a wrestling match. No worry about ladders or anything else. It'll be nice to see what he can do when he's more contained, when he's got the more appropriate temperament. Now look at that over-the-shoulder arm breaker there by Konley, and then right back to the wrist lock. I like that Konley's in no rush to play Flip Gordon's game.
Oh, now Flip Gordon doing a little breakdancing move in an attempt to get out of the wrist lock, and now just taunting Konley with this athleticism.
Now that is a psychological game if I ever saw one, partner. That is Flip Gordon shoving in the face of Konley. This is what I can do. What have you got? Shoulder block.
Flip off the ropes. Oh my God. Handstand, backs into a Rana position and nails it.
And Konley now so shaken. He's outside the ring here.
I mean, if you were Konley, wouldn't you be shook?
Oh, absolutely. Are you kidding me?
Good
I'd be like, I'd like to tag out now, please. Oh, and Flip Gordon. That baiting Konley, and oh my God, sticks the landing, and there's the bow.
He is insanely smooth.
And Flip 1-9 looking damn fine right now.
The 1-9 part hasn't even gotten in. It's been all Flip.
Absolutely. Konley there back in, going to try and rush Flip. That was a mistake. Drop kick.
Immediately. Konley thinks he has a game plan and just immediately eats a drop kick to the face.
I'll tell you, this might be a bit of hyperbolic praise, but that drop kick seemed to have a bit of a style and form to it, if you will. And now Gordon stretching Konley out. And now Rey encouraging Flip Gordon. And Joey Mercury trying to urge him back on. Oh, man, taken down right by the hair. And Konley saying, Joey, you want some of this. And now, and I don't say this lightly, I say this quite sincerely, the tag team specialist in the ring here. Shot right to the face of Gordon.
Mercury, tag team master.
I mean, again, multi-time WWE tag team champion. And now, I mean, hell, he's so committed to tag team wrestling, he once got his nose broken, in a multi-team ladder match, courtesy of the Hardys.
Jeff.
Gruesome injury. Yeah, Jeff coming up doing one of his insane stuff. The ladder flung up right in Mercury's face, busted his nose completely. Had to wear one of those face masks for a little bit. And now ringing the wrist again. And Flip Gordon. These guys are dead set in the center of the ring. Both sides of the ring. The opposition for Gordon and his ally in Rey Mysterio. And there's the tag to the 1-9 of Flip 1-9. And Ray and Joey looking to renew their rivalry.
Yeah, you already mentioned these guys have quite a long history with each other.
Yeah, as it relates to tag team competition, absolutely, partner.
And even if you just want to say, like, they go all the way back to, like, what, 2006, 2005 in WWE, that they've had, random matches with each other, even if it wasn't necessarily tag team matches?
I'd say to a degree, possibly. I don't really know about many singles matches or whatever that they had together.
Because, like, even if you just name, like, any two random guys in WWE, just knowing that they're in the same company and on the same brand, they've probably had matches with each other,
Absolutely.
Yeah, so I'm guessing these guys have had some singles matches with each other as well, on top of the countless tag matches that they had as a part of Eminem and Ian, Edge and Mysterio.
Absolutely.
Actually, Mysterio and Guerrero, you said.
Mysterio and Guerrero, yes.
Nice.
Oh, now ringing the arm does Mercury.
Oh, man.
Mysterio goes down. He's got the arm singled out. I'll tell you, Ray, he is a veteran, a lucha libre legend. And that is not a word I like to throw around too lightly, but Ray definitely fits the bill.
Yeah, I was going to say, man, when the shoe fits.
Absolutely. Oh, Hurricane Rana there. Oh, and look at the positioning of Mercury early. Konley may have to do something here.
Nope.
And Mercury slides out. And now Flip Gordon eyeing him down. Now, again, they need to regroup. They have really not been able to get their footing in this match. And now Konley saying, forget these people. Then Konley feels like walking. Oh, Mercury's got a mic. He says, we will leave and we will never come back. They are mad that things aren't going their way.
And the crowd is happy to hear that.
That one girl's face like, bro, are you serious?
We already got paid. Screw you, Connecticut.
I appreciate that. They got their
hilarious.
money. Nothing else matters.
I love it. Fuck you, pay me. Right, John?
Oh, there's no way you're walking out of this match, Ray says. Oh, Joey Mercury's got a chair.
Can we call these guys K and J security?
I love it. Wouldn't it be C and J security, though? Because Caleb is with a C.
Yeah, but Konley has a K. So
that's what you were aiming for. Okay, I'm just making sure.
I just wanted to go with the rhyming scheme.
That's fair.
Little artistic liberty.
Absolutely. Now Joey Mercury.
Oh.
Almost seems like he's trying to negotiate here with Mysterio.
Is he going to try and shake his hand?
He might.
Joey Mercury's freaking ripped, man. I never noticed.
Yeah, Joey Mercury putting in that workout.
Oh, he wants a Greco-Roman.
I don't know if Joey Mercury's going to get it. Now Joey Mercury telling the ref, come on. Now he's begging off again. Now talking with Caleb Konley. Now the referee explaining, like, you guys got to get this show on the road. Extending the hand out. Ray not buying it. And Ray telling him, come on. Oh, no. Oh, that's just, oh, well, no, just saying, like, hey, I'm completely sincere right now. I've got one hand tucked. Now Flip Gordon's saying, no. These guys aren't going to be suckered. You'd know better than to try it. I mean, I think Joey Mercury would know better anyway. But
yeah, I was going to say, I wouldn't be so confident there. Oh, see, yeah. I mean, you want to talk about sucker. Come on now.
Well, I think Ray's going to drop kick him in the face. You just made yourself vulnerable to offense. And Joey Mercury's still trying to explain himself. Like,
when did Joey Mercury become this good of a
And there's the low blow. I mean, I'm kind of disappointed in Ray there. Like, you really should have known better.
Referee wasn't even looking either.
I mean, Joey made such an effort. Does anybody ever really make that kind of an effort just for pure sportsmanship? I don't think so.
Maybe baby faces might.
I've never seen it.
I know. But still, I'm reaching.
Back hard in the corner. Hey, not as far as Joey Mercury reaching to Rey Mysterio's yam bags. That low blow, I'll tell you that right now.
Oh!
And Ray's back got to be writhed with pain after that Irish whip. Oh, and then the sternum first into the turnbuckle. Joey Mercury proud of himself. And then he bows. Ever so graceful as Joey Mercury, I'm sure. Tag in. And now Konley body shot. And Konley, he is just mouthing off, feeling himself. Shot right to the back.
Oh, shit.
That was really disrespectful to the world champion.
But
now Mercury and Konley.
It worked. It did pretty much served a purpose.
Absolutely. And now these two. Gonna isolate Mysterio. Now it's thrown over the rope. And now Mercury. Great positioning there by Konley with Mysterio, and then the hot shot over the rope. Ray favoring the throat. And the world champion telling the ref, now look at that cocky cover there. You are in the ring with Rey Mysterio. That is not the time for lax pins. Look at this. Grounding Mysterio here. Right now. Getting back up to a vertical base.
Back elbow. Side elbow. Side elbow again.
Side elbow again.
Oh, and the club to the back. Caleb Konley with the power game.
And now, forearm. Oh. Oh, and now, oh, look at that kind of manhandling right there in the corner. I didn't really know what there was. Oh, Ray scrambling. Ray scrambling.
He sure scrambled his ass off over there, and then he kind of, like, got stuck in mud. That was...
Yeah, I don't know what the hell happened there. And Mercury there gets attacked. That was a bit awkward there for Ray, but elbow right there to the back.
Oh, somebody on the other team missed their spot, man.
Absolutely. I mean, well, Flip Gordon seemed attentive. He had his hand out and everything. He was ready for that tag. Ray's just like, oh, God, I forgot the floor was lava. And now Konley. Kick right to the midsection. Shot right to the face. Another shot to the face. Chop. And now Konley charging. Ray, though, with the drop hold right in the middle turnbuckle. And now Flip. Smacking the top turnbuckle.
Tag.
There is the tag. Here comes Flip.
Ringboard, nothing. Lands on his feet, though. Back elbow there to Konley. Another back elbow to Konley, and these are back elbows, not side elbows. Now flip, springboard. Nice rotating back elbow.
And now Gordon here. Forearm. Snapmare takeover. Flip off the ropes. PK.
What a moonsault.
That was a beautiful moonsault by Gordon, too.
Count, though.
Check it out. And now, flip. Has got Konley up over the rope. Drop kick. Drop kick there to Mercury.
Oh, and now
Gordon.
Now, looks like he's going for the top rope. I don't know if Caleb Konley's going to let him do something here, though. Konley going right to him, grabbing him by the foot. Oh, but Caleb got kicked off.
Kicks Konley off.
Flip Gordon up on the top rope. Went for the frog splash cross body, but Mercury ducked out of the way.
That was a beautiful form on that cross body, but when you hit canvas, it doesn't give a damn what the form was. Mercury, it hurts all the same.
Hit to the midsection to set up what looks to be a sharpshooter.
Or Joey Mercury might have just been positioning himself to get to the ropes to really grind that foot in.
Oh, wow, yeah. I thought he was going to try and turn it into a sharpshooter, but you're right. He was getting that leverage to basically just continue shoving his foot into Gordon's gut.
Here I thought Gordon was really going to cook here. And already he's been kind of grounded. What a shot to the face by Mercury. Again, though, that's that tag team ingenuity by Mercury. You know, he knows really how to work this environment. He knows that it's so momentum-based, you know, and Gordon's offense is so momentum-based. He missed that one crossbody, and all the work that he had done prior just immediately we're back down to, you know, the beginning here. And now, diving, falling fist drop there. And Joey Mercury is feeling himself, I'll tell you what. And now, Konley tied back in. Full Nelson hold here by Mercury. And then a body shot there by Konley. These two have been working really well together. And now is it going to be a back suplex? Oh, wheelbarrow kind of face buster there. Damn. Konley looking to rearrange the features of Gordon. Shoots the half. Kick out there. Takes out Mysterio on the apron. That's smart. They know what a threat Ray is in this match. Gordon was looking for the tag. Flip 1-9. Disconnected for the moment. As now Mercury body shot again to flip Gordon.
Yeah, Konley and Mercury working really well together, actually.
These guys have done an expert job cutting the ring in half. I am really very impressed. And again, not so much like a wheelbarrow, but again, just really just dropping Gordon back down. And Mercury there posing for all to see. And now Gordon trying to pull himself up. And now, oh, body shot. Body shot. Forearm shot. Forearm shot. Mercury reverses the Irish whip. Oh my God, the layer right there taking Gordon right back down. And like I said earlier, I mean, all that Flip Gordon did initially off the hot tag, once he missed that crossbody, it was right back to square one. And it has been Konley and Mercury ever since. The knee to the midsection, and now we might be getting a bow and arrow style submission. In fact, yeah, bow and arrow, exactly. He's not going to completely turn Gordon over, it seems like. He's going to have a more grounded bow and arrow. Now he might turn over, and he is going to turn over. There's a full bow and arrow. Perfect form. And notice how Konley ensures that his shoulders are off the mat. That is expertly applying the submission there.
Absolutely. Oh, and now he flipped over. Flipped, John. Flipped.
Yeah.
There's the back elbow from Konley, though, and the tag back into Mercury. The tag team work here from these two have been excellent.
Absolutely. And now the wrist control here by Mercury. Is it going to be, oh my, a double team again? What Mercury has done twice now to flip Gordon, they both did as a team. I mean, this man's midsection and his face. His face is definitely getting its fiber intake with all that canvas it's eating. And now,
going for the pin. 2, no.
Gordon kicking out. And I will tell you, it has been a rough go for Flip 1-9. And now again. Another kick out there. Now Ray getting in the ring. Ray wanting a piece of Mercury. Oh, but look at Gordon. Gordon has the pin.
That was really late, ref.
I mean, you got to kind of blame Ray for that, partner. Ray had the referee's attention because he wanted to come in and get a piece of Mercury. Could be a sleeper now by Mercury.
I know. Wrestling referees are dumb.
And now Gordon, it would be an embarrassment to the NEW World Champion if he was to fall to this sleeper here in tag team action, teaming with Rey Mysterio. A rare appearance here by Ray. Now Gordon is totally grounded here. And Mercury has got to be brimming with confidence. I mean, again, not to beat a dead horse, but I mean, Mercury is in his element here. It's a tag team match. He can look to his corner and see his man there in Konley. They've cut the ring in half. They've taken the NEW World Champion. Again, a singles title, the guy that's known. But, in the tag team element, knowing that you got to go up against two guys, and even knowing you've got that guy to rely on, if the other team's really proficient, as Mercury and Konley have shown themselves to be, that other guy may not even be a factor because you may never get to him in the first place. And now, arm just up.
So close, though.
Fist trembling here. And now Gordon trying to get back to vertical. He does get back to vertical. Pushes Mercury off. Now he's got Mercury in the sleeper. Cranking on that hold. Right here, up, ducks. Duck. Crossbody. Oh, man, crossbody. But tell you, Mercury was still kind of standing a little bit. So I don't know how much Gordon absorbed. But now Gordon looking to tag in Mysterio. I'll tell you, Gordon is so close. If he could just get the tag to Ray. Right now he's got the tag rope. He wants to make sure that it's all legal. Gordon right there. Can he do it? Oh, Konley eats the top
tag
rope.
To Ray. Ray, springboard. Seated senton. Forearm to Mercury. Kick to the thigh of Konley. Oh, Konley reversed the Irish whip, though. Ray, springboard. Crossbody.
Ray now is cooking here. Ray in control.
Oh, Konley with the sunset flip, but Ray with the kick right to the face.
Absolutely. And Konley now.
Oh, Ray wanted to do a dive, but wanted to do a charge into the corner there. Konley sent him up and over. Ray with the Gamangiri. And there you see Joey Mercury right behind Ray, grabbing him by the foot, kicking him in the gut. Oh, no.
Oh, no way. No way.
He's thinking powerbomb, but I don't think Ray's going to let it happen. Ray... Oh, wow, he sent Ray into Konley, but Ray with the tornado DDT to Konley.
And Mercury looks shocked. Cover here to Konley.
Oh, I thought Ray got out of the way there, and Mercury did the Polish hammer onto his own partner. That would have been hilarious.
Oh, and now Mercury there. Shouldered us to Gordon. Gordon in the corner. On the top rope. Baits Mercury in. Oh, rings the arm around. Fireman's carry. What's Gordon thinking? Wow, inverted steamroller. And now, slap by Mercury. Enziguri, though, by Gordon. Mercury, did he eat it? Oh, super kick. Ate that, too. And he goes down. And now oh, Konley caught it. Rings the arm around. What a back fist. Super kick. Look at Konley. I mean, Gordon might be out. It's come down now to Konley and Mysterio. And I'll tell you, after that back fist, I wouldn't be so quick to bet my money on Ray. But Ray.
Mysterio went for a lariat there, but
there's the back fist again. Man, Konley, just something happened. Oh, the throat slit. He's signaling for the end here.
Fireman's carry.
Could be a gut buster. What's he thinking?
Oh, no. Hurricane Rana.
On Konley. All right there with the kick just to really make sure he's snug in there. And now Mercury.
Oh, we're going to get the double 619. We're going to get the 1238. And there it is.
1238 there by Mysterio. And Konley here. I don't think Mercury's going to be able to break up the pin here. Oh, Gordon. Now he's definitely not going to be able to break anything up. There's the splash that's going to do it.
Squirrel 1, 2, 3. Ray and Gordon win.
Your world champion and Rey Mysterio victorious in our main event here at Wrestlefest. Unreal by these two men.
Look how happy everyone is that the good guys won. This is why I love wrestling, you guys.
Hey, send the crowd home happy, right? And guys, that was freaking Wrestlefest. That was a fun tag team main event. I mean, honestly, a better show than I anticipated, if I'm being truthful. I mean, Tenille and Deonna stole the show. King Brian was cool as hell. What was that? What was that one guy? Let me look at the match card. Oh yeah, Christian Casanova. That's what I'm thinking of. Christian Casanova was impressive. I mean, you came out a fan of Briggs, and you're looking at him like a legitimate prospect. So yeah, Josh,
I'm looking at him as like a Donovan Dijak type prospect. Yeah.
Yeah, so that's huge. And the tag main event was fun. So you know what? I had a good time with this. I want to thank everybody who came out to watch this. I especially want to thank Storyteller West, not just for the Patreon request in general, but for the super chats that he showed us throughout the course of this show. So thank you so much, Wes, for your continued support of TWitWoW and what we do. It means the world to us, my friend. We're greatly appreciative of it. And with that said, guys, we will see you again. When will we see them again, Ashton?
You know what? We're going to see them again once or twice next week. I know that we have live reactions next week. I'm pretty sure we have a live reaction on Wednesday to WrestleMania 14. And I'm also fairly sure that we're going to be reacting to Judgment Day 2009 next week. Not 100% sure on that one. Let me actually look. The 25th. So that would be next Wednesday, wouldn't it?
Yeah, that sounds about right to me.
So yeah, that's what I was thinking about next Wednesday, not WrestleMania. So yeah, next Wednesday, April 25th at 5 p.m. we're going to be live reacting to Judgment Day 2009.
Should be a fun show. And with that said, I mean, I know we'll see you guys also on Tuesday though for Progress Chapter 13. So we'll see you guys.
Of course, yeah, I almost forgot about Progress. You're right though.
Yeah, so we'll see you guys again on Tuesday. We go live with those at 4 p.m. for Progress Chapter 13. Should be a lot of fun. So in the meantime, I'm going to hand it over to Ashton to take us home.
God, we still have to wait like 7 weeks for Lucha. I'm going to die.
You're going to make it. Because, like I said, like I always say, I will drag your sorry ass to the finish line if I have to. We will make it. Trust me. And June 13th can't come here fast enough. It's going to be freaking great.
All right, guys. We hope that you enjoyed the live reactions. And Wes, you were the one that donated to make this happen. So we especially hope that you enjoyed the live reactions. This was a lot of fun. This show over-delivered based on our expectations. Like John said, I enjoyed the hell out of, at the very least, I enjoyed the hell out of the second half of this show. Even if I was a little, lethargic on the first half, I wasn't as into it. I did enjoy, like John mentioned, Christian Casanova. And the Brian Anthony versus Jake Manning match was entertaining. And then American Sumo versus Ron Zombie didn't go long enough to bore me, so it was entertaining too. And then the last 4 matches were just fire. Enjoyed the hell out of all of them. Guys, we will see you all, as John mentioned, on Tuesday for Progress and then Wednesday for Judgment Day. That's another Patreon request from Mark Schoeneman. Judgment Day 2009 next Wednesday. And I believe that's all we have for you next week. It is kind of a down period right now for TWitWoW, coming fresh off of TWitWoW Mania. And next week is also the last week that we will not be covering NXT. So we'll be back with an NXT review on May 2nd. That is Wednesday, May 2nd. And there's also a chance that we will be doing Progress on Tuesday, May 1st. So that's 2 weeks from now. But regardless, remember, we do have Q&A coming up a week from today. That is next Thursday, April 26th. I just realized. So that's actually 3 commentaries we're going to have for you guys next week. That's going to be a lot of fun. So we've got in order on Tuesday, Progress, Wednesday, Judgment Day 2009, and then Thursday, Q&A for April. Remember to get your questions in. If you do want to ask questions for Q&A, do so by replying to John's pinned tweet. Or if you don't have a Twitter, all you have to do is leave a comment on any of our videos, and I will make sure to remember to write that down, and that should take care of everything. So hopefully you guys enjoyed this. Remember to leave a like if you did. So leave a comment. Let us know what you thought. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Click the bell icon to get notified every time we go live or upload a video. Like the Facebook. Follow us both on Twitter. Donate to the Patreon. $3 a month gets you into the Discord and accumulates over time so you can request live reactions to wrestling shows of your choosing, just like Wes did, just like Mark's doing next week, just like a bunch of people have been doing recently. It's a ton of fun for the community and for us to be able to react to wrestling shows that we didn't necessarily already have on our radar. And of course, remember, if you want to, you can buy a t-shirt on our Teespring store. And I think that's about it, guys. So remember to share this video, share the channel, let everyone else, all of your wrestling fan friends, in on the best kept secret in the YouTube wrestling community, the workhorses of the YWC. And we'll see you all next Tuesday. But until then, you've got to remember to stay tuned.